Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Hello, chat. I'm greatly sorry. I do not know how to use the stream ingest feature, so I could not schedule it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do it either. So, but we're good.
Yeah, we made it, chat. That's what's important. Now all I gotta do
Yeah,
is
we made it.
copy.
We're here.
All I have to do is now copy and paste the optimal description and tags of the other stream into this one.
Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Chat, make sure you go watch Cryonide's new Midnight Motorist video. He killed it. Good. Also, we have a new
That video was killing it, dude.
Yeah.
It is a little absurd.
We have a new subscription
We
sound.
making it out of the Pizzaplex with that one, dude.
Our subscription sound is awesome. So if anyone new subs, you'll be rewarded oh so greatly.
Oh, goody.
I don't know if it works.
Worm,
if they
I know you're in there. Worm, go make a new account.
A new account. Start botting. Edit title.
Hang on just a second. I'm gonna leave the Discord and rejoin real quick. I'll be just a couple seconds.
Alright, bro.
Alright, we're good.
Alright, chat, we're almost ready. I promise. Like no, not even, like 2 minutes.
Alright, you ready to get this started?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is Discord bugging?
No, I think we're good.
You alive? Alright.
It might be bugging a little bit, but I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch the thumbnail and then we'll hop into it. I kinda had to make a bunch of last minute changes. But yeah, I'll switch our screen over to the first thing we'll cover.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alrighty, here we go. Alright, we're here. This is where I wanted to be. Alright, chat, so we're gonna go in obnoxious detail. And we are going to analyze many things in such a way that Mr. Hippo would be most unhappy with us.
Mr. Hippo is going to hate this stream with a passion.
Oh, yes. So, essentially, here's what's going to happen, right? I've gathered a bunch of non-commentary footage, trailers, yada yada. And we will go through. And every time that one of us wants to mention something, we must use the key word. Does anyone know what the key word is?
I don't even know what the keyword is. Uh-oh.
Apparently my stream is bugging. Here, let's see if this works. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This the purple guy's son. Oh, it didn't pop up. I have to drag it to the top. That's why. There we go. You hear what he says? This the purple guy's son.
Hang on, I didn't hear it. I have the stream itself muted.
This the purple guy's son.
Did it say the mimic, dude?
No, it says this the purple guy's son. This the purple guy's son.
Oh, I just heard it.
Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, good.
Purple
good,
guy's
good.
son. Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good. Quality. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Okay. And then edit details. Almost ready. Max res default. Change the thumbnail so it goes on the home page. Alright, we're good, chat. We're good. Let's go. It's done. Hard part's over. Okay. Here we go. So, let us begin our analysis with the teasers. Now, these first ones, I'm pretty sure, are just like... I think, didn't he originally have just like blank on his source code, and he started adding more?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
he
sure.
he was releasing releasing like one letter at a time.
Yeah. So that one's not very interesting. The first one of note, I would say, is this one with Ennard. I forgot the keyword. The keyword is lore.
Yeah.
The keyword is lore. So if we ever...
Yeah, what is the keyword?
The keyword is lore.
How fitting.
If you ever find something that you want to mention, just say lore. There you go. You too, chat. Just say lore, then do a colon, and then type it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
lore. Now, here's my crack theory, right?
Immediate lore with Ennard.
Yes. Here's my crack
Yeah,
theory.
what's up?
Do you see Ennard? And do you see Ennard's little
I do see
clown
Ennard.
nose? Boom, the mimic.
I do see his stupid little clown. Oh, hold on. It was Ennard all along.
On God.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know who's a part of Ennard? Baby.
Oh my
John
God.
FNAF was right all
Dude,
along.
Baby really was the mimic. But like, no, you see how like these like little eye parts?
Baby was. Yeah.
They're protruding. They're not part of the base mask. They're protruding from the white base. All this stuff.
Are you sure they're protruding?
I think so. It looks like it. Because they're casting shadows, it looks like to me. Although I said I'm on crack. I don't actually think it's Ennard.
However.
But if it was Ennard, it would be cool.
Yeah, but like, what if?
Yeah. There's all that stuff.
Because, like, being real, we don't know where the Ennard mask comes from, do we?
No, and that's what's weird about the Ennard mask.
The Ennard mask is just kind of there.
I have no idea why it's there. And he emphasizes it in this teaser. Like, just his little mouth hanging down.
Yeah.
Because what is this thing supposed to be?
Yeah, the little mouth hanging down.
It would be interesting, because a big part of Circus Babies is that carnival theming. So it'd be really interesting if Ennard came from the carnival, even if it's not the mimic.
I would not be surprised if we see this mask in Secrets of the Mimic. I would actually not be surprised at all if we did. Because I don't know if that's going to be Carnival, but I would... No, it has to be.
It must be Carnival. It's literally
the
a
mimic's
fucking...
nose,
yeah,
it's
look at it.
definitely
Yeah,
Carnival.
it looks like a clown.
Yeah, no. It's definitely Carnival.
It is like...
So, I would not be surprised to see this mask. If... I think I'll have a heart attack, to be honest.
Yeah. For the mimic. What if I'm the mimic?
If the mimic interacts with that thing at all. Yeah, what if we're all the mimic, dude?
Oh no.
What if... What if
opened-
Scott was the mimic and he's just been sending us on a chase?
I accidentally opened the stream in the background and now I'm creating a loop of infinite audio.
Oh no.
Stop, stream. Stop.
Echo!
Alright, we're good. We're back. Okay.
Oh, we're good? Okay.
Yes. What are we thinking, chat? Where does the mimic come from? Is it Headwind? Wait, Headwind. Is it Headwind?
Headwind, dude.
Headwind.
Dude, I cannot wait until it's made by either Henry or Edwin, but their middle name is the other one.
Dude, that would be so toxic.
Henry, Edwin, Emily will actually... I'll have a Joker moment, dude.
Yeah, that would be fucking crazy. Alright, back to teasers. What the fuck do the Biddy Babs say? Don't hold it against us. What does that even mean? Because they say that in the
Yeah,
trailer
that creepy
too.
ass. I think it's because they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, but they're fucking biddy babs though. The fuck are they gonna do?
Fucking, dude, they attack you at night too, dude.
Facts.
They
Yeah, they
are
can kill
legion,
you.
dude.
They almost like gnaw Michael's ankles off, and then he bleeds out.
Yeah, like if you got attacked by a bunch of like what if Biddy Babs started like crawling into you and falling out of you like the sea bonnies in that one story?
Then that would be peak fiction. Is what that would be.
Yeah, imagine sea Biddy Babs.
Get back on your
You'd be
stage
screwed.
now.
Now.
So, the
That's just
purpose, the purpose of the controlled shock. What is it? Why do they shock them?
I think I'm imagining it just like resets them.
Yeah, probably. But they must like.
Well, okay. At the same time, what's it called? In at least like Help Wanted, and maybe it happens in Sister Location too. You can like reset Funtime Foxy by just flashing the light, kinda.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on, wait. Someone's dropping lore in the chat.
Oh, chat. Where's the lore? What'd you notice? Was this part of a scrapped fun time William was conceptualizing but didn't continue it? That could be. Maybe he was making.
I would not be too surprised. Yeah.
Fun time puppet, but the copyright.
Honestly, oh god, if it's Fun Time Puppet and the Mimic wears it, that makes it even
Fun time
worse.
puppet, but the copyright. He couldn't get it. Henry was like, no. So, the animatronics get mad at you when you shock them. Which is interesting because that means they would have had to been programmed to feel pain.
That would not surprise me. Knowing this psychopath William, that does not surprise me at all.
Because my original thought was that it was the kids inside of it, but aside from Baby, none of the fun times should actually have like a soul kid possessing it. Like Remnant's just a fossil fuel, basically.
Yeah, they don't have kids stuffed inside of them except for Baby.
Yeah, so
like they were probably injected, but that's it.
Yeah, I think the pain is being felt by the animatronic itself, which is interesting because that might have been another one of William's ways to try to produce agony, just completely artificially without having to get kids. Like, oh, see if I can make the robot feel pain. Do I have any evidence? No, but that's not the point of the stream, is it?
But it would be interesting.
But it would be cool
if he could like make an artificial soul with the fun times and artificially just like farm agony from them.
Then they'd all call him a genius instead of a lunatic.
Yeah,
it would have been huge.
The only difference between a genius and a lunatic is how hard you popped off, dude.
The Faz lawyers got to him. Oh no, we didn't get to the cancel due to leaks teaser yet.
I think that one's coming up.
Yeah, I'm putting chat on my second monitor so I can actually read it. Go, chat. Get on the second monitor. There we go. I got you.
Get over there.
I got you guys. All right, boom. Nice. Oh, this is lit. All right, now we can actually go in stride. Okay. So, canceled due to leaks. Now, I'm not going to bother brightening it up because I don't want to open Photoshop.
What's up?
But we know what it says, basically.
Yeah, but we know this one. I'm actually going to pull it up so I can see the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually, see if we can find the... Let's see if we can find the sister location canceled due to leaks brightened.
Hang on, I'm sending it to you on Discord.
It's too late. I'm already on the wiki.
I sent it to you on Discord. I saw it.
Oh, okay. The brightened one?
Damn.
Yeah.
Let
me drag this. There we go. Okay, chat. I see. Oh, look, it's Flood Bell. Alright. Go back to all posts. Because it does, you're right, that is a big paragraph it has on there. That is pretty interesting. Should be in images, actually. I'm trying to get it in a way that I can show it to the...
yeah.
the chat. There we go. I found it, chat. I found it. All right, here we go. All right. In other news, the grand opening of Circus Baby. Can you hear me, Cryo?
Yeah.
Okay. The grand opening of Circus Baby's Pizza World has apparently been canceled due to reported gas leaks. In the... Fuck you, Scott. Gas.
No.
Of all things. No. Of all things, gas. Oh.
No. Don't you start. I had like a war flashback when you said that.
Oh, you're gonna hate what I tell you later when we get into the actual gameplay.
Oh no. Oh goody.
I genuinely
I can't wait
think...
to see all the gas canisters.
Yeah, no, chat. I genuinely think it was Scott's intention to have FNAF 4 be gas chambers for like 8 years now. I think since Sister Location, he's like, you know what? These are gas chambers.
This is gonna be the funniest revelation ever.
Okay, gas leaks in the building. Sources close to the establishment. Question the report, saying that strange activity around the area at night. What the hell? Wait, what could he be doing at night? Around the restaurant.
Dude, no. It's FNAF 3 Follow Me. That's when this is happening. The strange activity is night is him bringing in all the remnant.
No, that can't be. No.
Are you sure?
No, because then he'd have to get spring locked, right? Like right that. Oh no! You might be right.
Wait.
That might be it. Strange activity at night is him just bringing the... Holy shit.
Yeah, and then he gets spring locked, and that's when Mike goes, "Oh, good lord!"
Oh my god.
Chat.
Wait, okay, quick. Chat, think of something to debunk that. Quick.
Yeah, chat, debunk that for us. Because I was kind of talking out of my ass, and then I said it out, and then I kept saying it, and we realized.
Well, because I said that kind of in my video as a joke. Like, right before it opens, he's, like, speed running.
Yeah.
I said that as a joke.
And then we see this.
Chat, quick, debunk it. Debunk that Follow Me is the weird shit at night. It's him bringing the remnant back.
Okay, what else does this say? One local quote saying, everything just stopped. There was so much excitement built around this place opening, and they just stopped talking about it. Dude, I would not be surprised if it's because the CEO and his daughter died. Because the CEO
they
went
both
missing
disappeared.
And his daughter died.
Disappeared, yep.
Oh, no.
There was only a handful of people that ever got a look at the inside. Something of here and there. Oh, kids here and there. Making sure everything worked. Guess they weren't quite as ready as they thought they were. A tenant from across the street claims to have witnessed a large group of cars surrounding the building during the night. The fuck?
And
Juniors?
Large pieces of equipment being taken out of the building under tarps. Son of a bitch.
Tarps? Large pieces of equipment.
It's the broken up animatronics.
Oh no, bro.
No. Oh no.
William is collecting the fun times so he can store them in rental service. Maybe.
No, maybe.
Michael, I've been bamboozled by ghouls and I need you to go chat to my kid killing robots.
Yeah, how far away was Circus Babies from Freddy's?
We have no way of knowing.
Because, what if what they're bringing out is actually, all the broken up animatronics from Follow Me?
So, yeah, my issue is that, why would they close it? Because I know William doesn't give a fuck if his daughter dies. So, I think if William... Yeah, if it's Follow Me and William just... Oh my fucking god.
Dude.
Chat, Chat. Elizabeth's
Chat,
dialogue.
prove us.
Elizabeth's dialogue. Daddy isn't here. He's in the back room. He's dead.
Wait.
In the last
What is that
minigame.
dialogue?
In the last minigame of Sister Location, right before you play it, when she dies, look, listen.
Chat. We've discovered something much sooner than I
I will
thought we
help
would. I'm
you
not gonna
avoid
lie.
It would be
Cure to the
before...
conveyor.
Oh, wait, here
Before
it is.
the
Here it
baby
is.
minigame, right?
No, trust me. It's this should be here.
You won't let me come see
Here,
you.
listen, chat, listen.
Too. I told Daddy.
It's gonna take Stream a minute to catch up, so you'll have to give me.
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here.
Oh, wait, no, it's the wrong one. It's the night before. All right, listen, chat. Listen.
Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of through Funtime Auditorium.
They really need to put timestamps on these videos. All right, here we go.
Serious.
Passion.
All right, so chat, listen to what I'm saying, okay? This right here, canceled due to leaks, right? So they canceled Circus Babies the first day it was open, which William probably wouldn't have done, because I feel like William would just keep rolling with it if he's doing remnant experiments anyway. So I was saying, it's possible that if William got spring locked too after Follow Me, that's why they close it. Like, where the fuck is the boss? We can't keep doing this. You know? Now listen to this. Listen to what Elizabeth says. Right here.
Passion. The intrigue. Tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.
Daddy isn't watching.
Alright, I'm wrong. Never mind.
Oh shit! Did she not even say it?
She says Daddy isn't watching, which implies that he is around. So I'm wrong, chat.
Okay.
I wasted your time. Please do not cancel me on Twitter. Let's continue. So William is there. So we're wrong and we're dumb. William is there
Okay.
during the opening day.
So William is there.
William is there. We chose.
Hang on. I'm looking up her dialogue. Yeah, it's just Daddy isn't watching. Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch your show too.
Dude, what a bot, bro. Like, how would he not be, like, how do you let that, if Will cares true, how do you let that happen?
I think it's because he's a bumbling idiot. Because he was like telling her not to go there.
Oh, there was no comment from the local entrepreneur who financed the venture. So, William.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's alive. Okay. It got debunked. We're fine, chat.
A few weeks later, the building was for sale. How strange of him to cancel it after one day.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This is the will care agenda is being furthered by this.
God, please no.
Will care is becoming more real by the second.
Alright, let's go back. FNAF sister location teasers. Is there anything else? Any other teasers? I'm not talking about this fucking thing. Not doing it. Chad, I'm not talking about it anymore.
You know, what's wrong? You don't want to talk about the map, dude?
I've had enough break a room map for enough. He kind of just leaves his kids by themselves all the time. He's just a bit silly. His equipment should be for the fun times. Yeah, I'm curious what the tarps are and why there was multiple tarps. So they were hiding multiple things, which means did more than one kid die on opening day?
Yeah, like was there a third MCI? No, we'd know about that.
Yeah. Of course, that kind of fucks with things because Daddy isn't watching. That implies he's there. But
yeah,
I think actually, we might be wrong. The fun times might not get possessed till later. Like, that could be a thing in between Elizabeth dying and Michael going down.
Well, no, because what's it called? Hang on. Because if I pull up the Elizabeth dialogue again, hang on. Because Elizabeth was alone with Baby. That's why it happened. And she literally asks, like, where did the other children go? So something happened to
Did
the
they
kids.
freaking die?
I don't know. I don't know if they just left, but
They freaking died.
because they either left or they're just gone. Because if they're braying things out covered in tarps, that could just be bodies, dude.
Yeah. Facts, yeah. Well, they specify
It
it's...
is entirely possible that they're just dragging bodies away.
equipment.
Well,
and
who specifies that it's equipment?
the spring lock suit from the... there was a spring lock suit from her restaurant. Remember?
Yeah.
And she
I
says
do
it
remember
wasn't
that.
ever
Still don't know
used
what
the
the
way
fuck
it was meant to be used. So if there were multiple kids, one of them might have died in there.
We still don't know what suit that was. Because, like, that is such a weird line. Because, like, what suit is Mike in there?
I think it's just a new
Like,
suit.
what was it used for?
I think it's just a new suit.
Okay, so, like, what was the suit used for, then? Because it was used for something.
It's definitely not Funtime Chica, because that bitch got an 18-inch waist. And Michael is not fitting in there.
Michael is not squeezing into that.
Okay, we're going to the trailer. It's trailer time.
All right.
Alright. Let us begin. Go, trailer, start! Fear. Panic. Dread. Lore! Terror. Lore!
Lore?
Those are all words that would cause agony. All those are emotions.
All words that would cause
All of those
agony.
are emotions
Those
that would
are
cause
all-
agony.
Those are all negative emotions.
And those are what his experiments are designed to invoke in people. Alright, lore chat, continue. We'll wait till we get to the actual game for that shit.
Yeah, we'll analyze
Deep below ground. Alright, we knew this.
we do know that it's underground.
Yes. Where memories sleep. What does that mean?
That's weird. That's a weird line.
What are the memories? Memories? Like Elizabeth, maybe?
It's either Elizabeth or it's referencing the fact that the remnants of these kids are
Yeah, the
something
MCI, where like the MCI kids are now. Yeah,
Yeah.
could be that.
It's like a big part of Remnant is memories, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, is my follow alert not working? I'm gonna cry. Oh no, the last person subbed 2 hours
No.
ago. Oh, I think
Alright,
it's.
well,
I
that's
think it's.
unlucky.
Oh, I think they need to have public subscriptions turned on. That's why. All right, never mind. It's okay, Chad. I'll play it one more time just for you guys. Oh, I can't. It's off screen. But trust me, guys, it's funny. All right, continue. All right. Anger is restless. Checks out. Yep.
Yeah, that's more NCI.
Secrets don't keep.
That's a lie.
That's a line. Secrets do not keep. What got out? I mean, I guess Ennard got out.
Ennard got out. Like,
Or
what
rather,
secrets did-
Ennard got in to be more correct.
Well, yeah. He got in and got out.
He
and then
entered
got
inside
out
of him.
harder. He got in him, bro.
Oh yeah, Rizboxer just subbed. My stream's broken and I'm a fraud.
Bro,
Sorry, guys.
That's the Riz boxer, bro. He's the Riz the Fizz boxer.
Yo, Jacob, wait, you dork. It's not your time yet. Okay. Dude, I would absolutely.
It's the purple guy's son.
Oh, it worked. It worked. There it is. It happened. Yes, the purple guy's son.
Wait. I saw it on stream. It's
Solid.
there.
A W.
People guy's son.
Okay. We never get a blueprint for Ballora, do we?
I don't think so.
What the fuck?
I don't think we get one for Foxy either. I
So
think it's
the
just Reddit.
theory was actually that Ballora is supposed to be so hot that the grown-ups can't stop looking at her titties, and then all their kids go and die. That is genuinely the theory. Alright, continue. God, that thing is so ugly. Tweaking.
You don't know what we've been through.
You don't know what we've been through.
That is an interesting line.
So that could either mean the MCI or experiments. This the purple guy's son.
I don't know if is William actually, you know, William probably is experimenting on them because he's like melting them together and like he's like melting them all together into one, like the Candy Cadet stories, kind of.
Yeah, I think he might have genuinely given pain receptors to the animatronics, like the actual AI. He might be like torturing the actual AI.
That's insane.
Because remember, they keep in the game. They keep like they said like, oh, we've tried to get out. Like, it's the AI that wants to escape, not the kids.
He made the AIs sentient enough to rebel against him. Bro, William's a dumbass.
Dude, well, that's a Doofenshmirtz type move.
That is a Doofenshmirtz type of move.
All right, on to the game. It begins. We're watching Father's
Wait,
no
hold on.
commentary
We got
footage.
lore.
Oh, lore?
We
So
got
guessing
lore
that-
in chat, dude. We got 2 people sending lore.
2 lores. Okay, lore. Remember, chat, use the keyword lore if you see anything that has potential lore. Alright. Ballora and Foxy for adults, Baby and Freddy for kids. I could see that because Foxy and Ballora have more like adult voices, and I know that Ballora is more of a like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, Freddy would definitely entertain kids the most. Funtime Freddy.
Yeah, Funtime Freddy is trying to entertain the kids. He like even in like custom night, he's always calling out like birthday boy and all that.
Suggesting Michael isn't aware of the experiments or William's actions. Could be, could not be.
I think he's also being experimented on.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if he knows that Willie. He's probably like. Yeah, I have no idea.
Big lore in the chat, dude. Big lore in chat. The story changed after the trailer. Ain't that something?
Yeah, I mean, that happens like all the time. Remember like 87 in the source code of FNAF 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't fucking
Realistically, it's the lore could change at any point in time. We just have to kind of hope that it didn't change too much.
Alright, chat, we're going. Shout out to Father for his no commentary
Welcome to the
gameplay footage.
Continuing.
Alright. There we go. Alright, what are we, 2
Thank you,
seconds in?
Father.
What are we, 2 seconds in?
Well-
Lore. Hey, Cryonide.
Oh, here we go. What's up?
What is this that my mouse is circling?
Hold on, you cut up. Hang
What is this?
on, wait. Hang on, I gotta wait until I see it on stream. Okay, what were you saying? Your mouse is gonna be circling it on stream?
Yeah, do you see it?
No.
That's a gas valve. That's a gas valve,
I
chat.
just
You
saw it.
turn that to
I'm
make
seeing it
gas
now.
flow. You turn that to make gas or water flow somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
That can only mean one thing. Okay, but okay. On the real, why would that be down here unless he's also gassing people down? Oh no, Rory.
The rooms. The
Oh,
rooms
no.
are probably underground. The rooms are probably underground.
Oh no.
Which would also mean the FNAF 4 neighborhood's underground, but I'm not going to talk about that. That's not happening. No shot. That's what we
Yeah,
call.
okay,
that's what we
there's no
call
way
not paying
that's
attention to
underground.
details.
Okay, there's no way a neighborhood is underground and there's people just living there.
Yeah, no shot. No, I think that has to be above ground. Plush Trap Hallway though, and the gameplay house could be underground, and that's what this is for.
I am willing to believe that those are underground. Or, like, I'm a lot more willing to believe that they're.
I feel like it would make more
The
sense if
map
they
makes
were.
it look like they're above ground.
Hey chat, in Didophobia, is underground. Is the experiment room underground in Didophobia, chat? I don't remember. Help me.
Chat, tell us what to think. Lore. William created Ballora so the adults would. You gotta stop, Riz Boxer. You
No,
off?
he's onto something. He's onto something.
No, don't encourage it.
They are underground. They are underground. It is underground, so that explains these wheels. So, but yeah, these are clearly. This is not for electricity because you wouldn't need a fucking ginormous pipe to carry electricity. You need a wire.
You don't need a valve for that.
So yeah, this is for gas. This is gas down here, fellers. All right, let's
that is not how electricity works.
All right, resume lore.
So active gas leaks have been a thing in this franchise.
Well, yeah, the gas leaks. So that also means if because maybe let's say there was a gas leak or that was an excuse they could use. He's running the gas experiments at the same time as the restaurant.
Okay, if he's running gas experiments on people, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then wouldn't that be what the "you don't know what we've been what they're putting us through" or whatever line is about?
So you think the Biddy Bads might have remnant from kids that got gassed?
I mean, well, like, because what else could that line mean? Because
I feel like getting stabbed isn't really. I mean, maybe, but like getting stabbed and insta dying, you might not say like you don't know what we've been through. But if you're experimented on for like 4 weeks,
yeah, like if you are actively getting like experimented on, you're being put into a perpetual nightmare loop.
Yep, that's something you say you don't know what I've been through too.
Yeah, you say that about torture, not about a quick death.
Yeah. All right, resume lore.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal...
Her eyes green there.
The fact that her eyes are green in like posters,
promotional posters, which means that
yeah.
So it can't be Will Care, because I feel like if he was really depressed, he wouldn't be selling his daughter out for money.
Unless he instantly went insane, that it can't be Will Care.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, I am very willing to believe that he instantly went insane. But I don't know. The fact that the eyes are green there is weird. It also makes you wonder how much time has passed between now.
Mini Rex in the comments. I agree. I feel like William was at least checking up on like, did we get any captures yet when Elizabeth got caught? That makes sense.
Yeah, maybe.
As to why he wouldn't be watching.
So what I want to know is when does Sister Location take place in relation to Elizabeth dying? Like, when are the nights happening in relation to when Circus Baby's Pizza World closed?
I don't know. I will point out, it's called Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental, which means kids come all the way down here, and there's auditoriums. So
the fact that kids are coming down here is so weird to me, though.
Yeah.
Because I guess they kind of have to, because otherwise, why would you have, like... No, are they?
Why is there be a Funtime auditorium?
Yeah, like, there's an auditorium, so it makes it feel like
and
that.
Remember,
but also
Ballora Gallery and Dance Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. So they dance in there and eat in there. Fucking 80 feet underground. My guess would be that it's like a free trial, maybe. Like, they're like, oh, you can pay a short fee to test out these animatronics, and then if you like them, rent them out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird, though. So, is William alive when this is happening?
I think William...
So, like, basically, has Follow Me happened yet?
I think so. At the time of the Sister Location Michael, like, the gameplay, I think it has.
So he's been spring locked, so he's gone.
Yeah. That part of my video is like 90% a joke, just because of something that I'm sure we'll get to.
Yeah. We're gonna get to everything. I cannot wait to hear the exasperated sigh of defeat that comes out of you once we get to the breaker room.
But because remember, the thing that Michael said, like Michael says, "I'm going to come find you," which implies that his father's missing.
Yeah, his father's missing. Like,
You know.
by the time of that, but...
Otherwise, he would have said, "I'm coming upstairs, you fuck."
Yeah, but
like,
the thing is, like, does that just mean that it happened in between? Like, did Follow Me happen in between Night 5 and,
Riz Boxer, I am not reading that.
What? Yeah. We're not reading that one out loud, Rizbox.
I'm not reading that.
That one's not real.
I enjoy my channel monetized. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your 70 cents, by the way.
What the hell is Lolbit?
Dog.
What
I
the
have
hell even
no
is
idea.
Lolbit, by the way?
The real answer is an Easter egg.
Yeah, like, the real answer is probably an Easter egg, but, like Lolbit got, like, tripled down on.
That's true, yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
true.
Scott's weird about his Easter eggs. Scott's so weird about his Easter eggs because he's so particular about them that they keep coming back. So at one point, does it stop just being a quirky Easter egg, and when does it become lore-defined?
I always come back.
Guide to help you get started.
I always come.
I'm a
They
Model
always come
5
back.
of the Handyman's
I always come.
Robotics and Unit Repair System,
I
but you
always
can call
come.
me Handy Unit. Your new career.
Dance.
Scott's weird about his Easter eggs. Scott's so weird
Oh no,
about his
I
Easter
opened
eggs
I opened the
because he's so
stream again.
particular
Oh
about them
no,
that they
it's
keep
happening again.
coming back. So at one point, does it stop just being a... Oh no!
Alright, saved.
Lore. Lolbit is a gas hallucination. Uh-oh.
I hope not.
Career promises challenge,
is a gas
intrigue, and
hallucination
endless
computer
janitorial
virus.
opportunities.
Imagine that.
Please enter
And
your
also the
name
mimic.
as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later. It seems that you
And
had
the
some
mimic.
trouble with the
The
keypad.
mimic's also a
I see what you were trying to
Hold
type, and I
on.
will auto-correct it for you. One
Hold
moment.
on. We cooked.
Welcome,
What do you say?
Lolbit is the mimic all along.
True.
Eggs Benedict.
New John video.
New John FNAF video.
Bro, how deep underground is this place, bro? He's been going for like 30 seconds.
Too deep. Yeah, like, okay, it's not moving that fast, but still. Kids are coming down here, apparently.
You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work.
Danger. Okay. Weird thing to put there for employees, but it's just cool. Oh, it's coming. Deep breath.
Allow me to
So
fill this
what
somewhat
first?
frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the
Because the
massive
map is
success, and
19.
even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the
okay.
stage
I
was
guess
set,
Freddy's
no
closed.
pun intended,
That's
for
interesting.
another contender in children's
Yeah.
entertainment.
I'm sure
Unlike
that's not
most
important.
entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning.
I just got to that part on the stream. So, when do we think... What Freddy's location closed?
First one has to be. Massive success. The first one was the only massive success. The others
Yeah.
were fucking open for like a
Complete
week.
failure.
A week in FNAF 2, and then the FNAF 1, that shit was like abandoned.
Yeah.
So, I'll talk about it more when we actually get there. Anyway, new lore room. What the fuck are these? Why are there human heads?
What? The heads? God only knows. Why is Baby on a clock?
FNAF
And why is the
World
entered
lore.
mask up there?
Hold on.
Yeah, God, no.
You are now in the primary control.
Okay, ready for my crack?
module.
Here we go, right? What if I was right, and the robots do experience pain, and this is how we test their emotions. He tries to, like, these wires are evil shock wires, and that they've now look, he's sleepy. Lore.
Lore. Yeah, but they're moving, like, now.
That's true. Yeah, and this is more realistic than anything else in the series. Like, the facial design
The
is more...
animatronics are in pain right now.
They're tweaking. I don't know what this guy's kind of
Yeah,
cute.
It's actually a crawl
guy's just
space
kinda
between the two front showrooms. Now,
Oh, look, a gas valve. That's cool.
let's get started with your daily tasks.
Not
View the
exactly.
window to your left.
Not already.
This is the Ballora Gallery party room and dance.
The FNAF 1 location was open from 1988 to 1993. Really?
So, yeah, so it's definitely not the FNAF 1 location.
Yeah.
Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and
I think we
enjoy
all know that it's
pizza.
not the FNAF 1 location.
Let's
Yeah.
turn on the light and
The
see if
question really
Ballora is on
the FNAF
stage.
2 location, or is
Press
it
the blue
location
button
that-
on the elevated
where is the
keypad to your
PvP
left.
location?
Let me turn this down a little bit so I can actually, the chat, so the stream can hear you. Let me turn that down. Okay.
Uh-oh. It looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing.
So yeah, the animatronics, like, just disobey you. Like, they just do whatever they want until you shock them.
Yeah.
So he programmed them to have free will. Super weird.
Why did he do that? Why did William do any of the things he did?
Let's give her some motivation.
'Cause he's optimal.
Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
real
that will put
optimal.
the spring back in her step.
The gas leaks always come back so real.
Let's check the light again.
I don't even know what the mini arenas are supposed to do.
Crawl into you.
Yeah, but
Be annoying,
if you're a
shit on
child,
that.
like a child's like the same size as one of those. So I mean,
They're not that small.
Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready.
the fuck is this a speaker? What is this? Looks like a speaker.
Where? Hang on, I have to wait for the stream to catch up.
On the back wall.
That'll take a while.
Silver Eyes, William is the money guy.
I think that is a speaker, like a fucking PA system. Would not be surprised if, like, William's yelling at people from his office somewhere.
Yo, Digital Dog, I'll be honest, if he's talking about the FNAF 2 location, that's even more fucked up, because that's 1987, which is even later in the timeline after the bite victim dies, so the breaker room should definitely not
Yeah.
exist. But we'll get there, we'll get there.
Well, don't you worry. We will be talking about that breaker
Now view the
room.
window to your right.
Oh, we haven't enough already.
More than either of us want. Yeah, more than either of us want to.
Encourages kids to play and share.
Maybe William
Try the
made
light.
them
Let's see what
conscious
Funtime
and gave them
Foxy is
pain
up to.
receptors since he was planning an experiment and wanted to know what a hard reset could stop them from rebelling.
Looks like Funtime.
Or maybe he's just a head case.
I guess, okay.
Let's-
I guess in some world it does make sense. If he's trying to find, like, an optimal way to farm agony, it makes sense if he wants them to feel
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah,
but
yes,
also,
I-
like,
yeah, I
want
agree.
The reset button.
Yeah.
Controlled shock.
And, like, the shock works as, like, a reset button almost.
Other control. Great job. Full module.
Okay, before we go to the next room, I have more lore.
Yeah.
Ready? I'll
I'm
do the
ready.
same thing, Chad. I'll
Ready's
wait
out.
for my mouse to
Before the
catch up.
following morning, you are now
Are you circling it?
I'm circling it.
Okay.
Chat, that is active. That is being observed right
There might be
now.
more of those gas valves.
That is an active camera, chat.
Oh.
That is an active camera watching Michael while he's doing this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is
I
William
just saw it.
experimenting
Yeah,
on
that is
him
just a
even
camera.
now?
That is actively being recorded.
Yep. Is William experimenting on him even now?
I mean, this might just be a thing that's passively kept online, right?
Yeah, well, because later in the game, Baby says that they do watch Michael on the cameras. They say,
Yeah.
so this is an active establishment while Michael's down here. This place is not abandoned. This is actively because there's there's employees that come in too.
Yeah, there's employees
Yeah,
that come
yeah.
in and get murked.
This is an active an active place.
What if he's stupid and the successful hits on Kid ended up just old remnant BS? Yeah, what if William's just incompetent and got really lucky?
Baby's watching through the cameras. That could be. Baby might have like a full like in the system kind of shit going on. I think it's the employees.
Yeah. I think it has to be the dudes that get called in. Because we don't know anything about the dudes that get called in.
Yeah, Heartbeat Studios. That could be true also because extreme heat is known to neutralize remnants effects, and lightning would definitely be pretty hot. So
Yeah.
So I think it's not William. I think it's the other employees watching Michael. I think William is spring locked right now.
Yeah, I think
While this
William's
happens.
probably gone.
Yeah.
William's probably gone. Other people, I don't know if it's like a CEO or something, or if it's the two people that come downstairs, but people are watching. I guess we should check if those cameras are still on night 5.
That's a good idea.
If
We'll
those
do
cameras
that.
are off, because if those are off on night 5, then that's our answer.
Yeah.
It's the two dudes that came
You are
downstairs and
now in
got
the primary control module. It's actually a crawl
Although I guess they
space
wouldn't
between
turn the
two
cameras
front showrooms.
off.
Now,
So I don't
let's
know.
get started with your daily tasks.
All right, here we go. Skipping.
Baby is up to...
Here we go. Yeah, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
we don't
any of
need to see
this?
the vent. What, like the vent? Or
No,
like
no,
the
I'll skip to
Circus
it. You'll
Baby
the
room?
next room, the Circus Baby room. Also, more gas valves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More gas.
This is a magician.
Gotta
You know
love
where
more gas.
magicians are? Magicians are at carnivals, Cryo. That's a little balloon boy magician right there.
No.
Oh yes.
Magicians are at carnivals. What if we see that dinky little thing in Secrets of the Mimic?
I'll blow off my head with a Faz gun.
You need to give yourself a Faz shock, dude.
Yeah. I have no idea what all these bleeps and bloops are supposed to be. Oh, look, a giant gas canister behind the control
Yeah,
shock.
I gotta be honest. I don't think they're anything. That might mean something. I think all the bleeps and bloops are
Yeah,
just
no.
things that
I
Scott
think
put
they're
in there
just
because-
they're little gizmos. Oh, look, another gas canister on the left too. There's a lot of gas around here. Huh?
Looks like a few of the lights are out, but we can fix that
Oh,
later.
Three gas.
At this point,
Hurry.
okay, if it was just like one or two scattered throughout the building, I would look past it. There
Three?
are
No, that's
a
6.
concerning amount.
6 gas. Oh my god. Holy gas.
There's not supposed to be this much.
Dude has reserves upon reserves upon reserves of gas.
He has an unreasonable amount.
Yeah, 6 gas is crazy. Also, Balloon Boy hung
6
himself.
Gas canisters.
Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock.
Finally, get that annoying
Finally.
piece of shit out of here. Another candidate scares Rush, so he definitely do stuff to protect himself because he knows full of the animatronics.
Otherwise, you might not come.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the point of the spring Bonnie suit was.
Alright,
And then it killed him because of the comments.
shift complete. Enjoy some time at home.
So are we going to talk about...
Another day,
The Immortal,
another
the Restless.
dramatic entry
Yeah, we can.
in the lives of Vlad and his
I'm asking because I don't even know what to say about it.
That's a lamp. That's a sun clock.
distressed mistress.
What time is that
No,
at?
not
Is that
the
at?
sun.
Is that 6? So it is 6 in the morning. That's a good detail.
that-
It is 6 in the
Yeah,
morning.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool detail.
Where will they go? What will they do? All of that and more.
That's a dog.
are
I'm assuming that is just a like Scott's dog or something that he put as a
happening
gag.
now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby.
I would not be
is
surprised at all if
mine.
he put his dog
Count,
on
I
there.
tell you that it is.
The
You're the
baby
only
isn't
vampire
mine,
ever
Clara.
loved. And the baby turns his bottles
So,
into powdered milk.
didn't Mike say he like related to Claire?
Yeah,
or
I
something
I
in the
think
logbook?
Claire is supposed to be Mike, and this is supposed to be William.
So why is he saying the baby isn't mine?
Yeah, that's
To
the
Michael.
the question is what the baby refers to. If it's actually like
Yeah.
if it's baby, if it's the MCI, if it's Elizabeth dying, if it's the crying child.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's true.
Mike
That's
and
true.
William.
Yep, that's true.
What's up?
Ragul in the chat said that if it's still 6 a.m., that's also further proof that the bunker's literally right there.
Yeah, that is further proof.
Because it's not like 8 o'clock or like 6:30. It's on the dot 6. Bro literally just
Yeah,
took the
we-
elevator up.
Mm-hmm. Took the elevator up, got his popcorn, and went to business.
Yeah. It's like, Father, I found it. It was right where you said it would be. In the fridge. You open the fridge door and it's just the bunker.
So, do we think that this house that he's in is the same house as like the FNAF 4 one, like the daytime one, or is this somewhere else?
I mean,
Because that's something I've always been wondering.
if they fucking moved the couch, because the couch is against the wall in the. It's the
'Cause
same. It's the
I'm-
same kind of TV though.
Yeah, I'm kind of the mindset at this point that this is like just a different house entirely. Because we're gonna see it on the breaker room when we get there. We're gonna talk about a lot there, but
Oh no, you're right.
because the FNAF 4 house, it looks like it's connecting to like parts and services.
Yeah,
or
I think it's a
Circus
different
Baby, that whole
house. Yeah,
area.
it's probably a different house.
It would mean that this house also isn't marked on the breaker room because we don't see a house connected to like the elevator,
That's true. That's true.
which means we don't know where this is.
We
Which
get
means
another-
this
yet
might
another
be the
house.
midnight motor. Which means this might be the midnight motorist house,
Yeah, this could be the Midnight Motorist house, but I do not.
which
think,
is hilarious.
I don't think Couch Person is Michael.
Yeah, I also don't.
Oh look,
Someone literally just
The-
typed
the
in chat.
Midnight
What if this
Motorist.
says the midnight motorist house?
I mean, it would make sense because there is somebody sitting down watching TV. Might not be Michael,
Yeah.
but it's definitely somebody.
Yeah, yeah, and then Michael could just be up there like once he gets older and like moves back or some shit.
Yeah. Which would, it makes sense that the Aftons have multiple houses because he's fucking loaded. They literally call him an entrepreneur in the source code leak that we just found. We're hard coping. That's the point of the stream. All right, continue.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright
This
or
entire
upside
stream is a
down.
little bit of
What
dope.
does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Yeah, so the reason I was saying that might tie to like the crying child is because William's never around and Michael has to just take care of him by himself.
Yeah.
That's why it would make sense for him to be playing the role as like a disgruntled mother. As weird as that sounds.
Will Vlad and his
Clara
distressed
kinda bad,
mistress
though.
find common ground? Tune in next
Yeah,
time.
a little bit, dude.
She got that One Piece physique.
She got the One Piece physique. She kind of does.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
All right, now that is fucking insane lore implications.
What was said?
You'll see. Because that fucks the timeline.
That is interesting.
So how,
Regrettably-
if it's the first day, how are other children going to see her?
Regrettably, this is implying will care. First of all,
Yes, regrettably that is implying will care. But secondly, how are the, unless it's talking about like on the same day, but like but then wouldn't the phrasing should be you're letting other children go see her. That's present tense. You let other children go see her is past tense. So was the bunker open before Pizza World?
hang on, wait one sec.
Oh, my lore was too powerful for him. He has to go.
No. What's it called? I opened the video myself so I could just keep playing it back for myself.
That's probably smart.
Yeah. What's it called? Okay, I'm thinking.
It's the places
that no, open I all the think-
time for you to come no attraction.
Unless this is all happening day of.
Well, yeah, but I feel like you let other children. But then again, it's Scott. Like, I'm
Yeah.
reading too much into it is the point. But you let other children go see her is it refers to past events, like past tense.
But
Otherwise-
that could literally be as past tense as like an hour ago, though.
Yeah,
like there's
yeah,
a
that's
chance
true.
that all of these Elizabeth lines are of the same day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right,
And I actually
continue.
would not be very surprised if they're of the same day.
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes.
Bite of
We're
83.
committed to creating a unique and fulfilling
83.
work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type.
Yeah, I find it interesting that the lore, like all the advertisements we see for Baby of her with green eyes, but people already knew about the establishment, which means there must have been posters with blue eyes at some point.
Yeah. So, like, that happened, and then they continued to advertise this.
Wait, what's a reference to gas leaks? I'm confused.
The
wheels? We already went over that. Like the little.
We did already go over the wheels.
Tell us, Sans plushie. Tell us.
Stuff the crying child into Funtime Freddy. Funtime Freddy, why are you telling us that the crying child was stuffed into you? Is there something you want to admit to us, Funtime
The
Freddy?
lore master is finally here.
He's broken through.
And then, Funtime Freddy lost both of his toes and then stood outside the Midnight Motorist house.
Oh,
Boom.
shit.
That's
boom.
Lore. That's
and
lore.
You know what that means if Funtime Freddy's out there, right? If Funtime Freddy's outside of the Midnight Motorist house, then that means John FNAF was right again.
Oh, yeah. When was he ever wrong?
When was he ever
I
wrong?
will autocorrect it.
John
for you.
FNAF wins
Thank you
again.
for choosing Angsty Teen.
See, it's called Angsty Teen because Michael was one of those once. Lore.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Why not
I'm
asking animatronics themselves? That's why we are.
Oh, wait, let me go back to his voice. I
Stay here
skipped
if
it.
you want. You know the routine.
Get up now, or
or
whatever.
whatever. Stay here if you want.
Stay here for all I care.
Fucking hate this place. I'm going back to my Reddit post. How much karma do you have?
So, funny story. A dead body was found in this vent once.
Okay, so why was there a dead body in that vent?
Hang on, I gotta catch up.
If it was Rory, Chad, if you say it's Rory, I'm gonna come over there and smile at you guys pleasantly, but not creepily.
Okay, yeah, but so dead body found in the vent. Who would that be? It's not Rory. I don't think Rory ever dies. I think he's stuck there into like his 80s until he dies of a heart attack eventually.
Yeah. Which, should prove that Tails is not in continuity because the experiments are not active in this game. But
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
no need.
we'll
I'm not going
later.
down that. I'm not going down that rabbit hole because I'll get crucified.
That's not for tonight.
Yeah.
We're not ready for that tonight.
But in Didophobia, the experiments are self-repeating. In the room, the plush trap chair is empty. There's no animatronics roaming the establishment, so the experiments are not active in the game's timeline, but they're constantly active in the. Although that could just mean that they were right before this they were automated, but then they stopped. Depends. But anyway, I'd say probably a technician.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be a technician. I mean, we see more technicians die later. But, like, how did he die? That's the question. Did an animatronic come kill him? Did he bleed out here or something?
Yeah, Digital Dog, there must be another entrance, because I'm sure not everybody goes down that big-ass employee elevator.
Yeah. Well, okay, because we're gonna see the
breakdown. I got something big. And it's not my penis. It's not my penis.
Is it this $2 donation from Freddy Fazbear?
Oh my god, Freddy Fazbear. Your balls itch.
Dude, his Faz balls are itching, dude.
Holy shit. You need the Remnant shaver, the Remnant powered razor. It possesses each individual ball hair. They each have a mind of their own.
Yeah, they just willingly leave.
Well, I'm not very happy that my notifications aren't working, but I love you, Freddy Fazbear. That's very kind.
Thank you, Freddy Fazbear. Okay, God, I completely lost track of what I was talking about before.
A technician getting stuck in the vent. Everyone say har in the chat to thank Freddy Fazbear. Say har. Har.
Yeah,
H-A-R.
everyone a little har out in the chat.
Get a har. Let's all har together. Let's all get hard. Pause.
Yeah, let's all what?
Pause. Unless you're under 18, I am not
Yeah,
James
if
Charles.
you're under 18, leave the stream and never think about Ballora again.
My
Alright, we got
balls
some
itch is
horror.
crazy.
Where's going?
Freddy,
Hold
oh,
on,
it
we have
did
someone
work.
standing against
it was
Freddy
just super
Fazbear with a
late.
Gnar.
The notification did
Oh,
work. It was
okay.
just super late. I'm the king of latency.
The latency is insane. It's almost comical.
Okay, so not that funny, but
It's a
story.
I like 4chan. My name's
It's a story.
okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but
Yeah, so
whatever.
the camera's still watching. Where even is she when she... Where is this like a shadow, or is this her right up against the window? What's this supposed to be?
I feel like there's no way she's all the way up close.
Yeah, it looks like a silhouette.
Yeah, there's no way she's like up close because like yeah, is she like up and casting a shadow down?
Yeah, I think it's like she's off
Is
screen.
she floating right now?
Well, it could be that she's up against the window. That could be what Scott wanted.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't we like see her?
I guess Ballora has better things to do.
Because she looks like almost a little
Let's
translucent.
zap her.
Like that is
That
just her
should be
shadow.
fun.
Heartbeat Studios. I feel like Agony. I feel like Agony is the natural, the perfect natural possession, and Remnant is William's attempt to play God and recreate it. I think Remnant is the result of him trying to replicate the effects Agony has on objects. Lore. Anyway, continue.
So what were all those noises?
Yeah, he says like numbers backwards, I think.
Well, let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure
Chat,
he's ready
does
for...
anyone know
Quick, chat, carry us.
what the numbers are? Yeah, that actually might be interesting.
Yeah, but why would hand unit be snitching? Also, this keypad thing is in every room, which is super weird. You can't use it in any other rooms, but that keypad's in every room.
Can you not use it? Is there nothing you could do?
No, it doesn't do anything. It'll make noises, but it doesn't do anything.
Interesting.
It's probably just nothing.
Laura's speaking in Morse code.
for showtime tomorrow.
I might actually look into that. Like, I might download that.
You could be my guy in the
False
chair.
settings have been
Yeah, I'll be your guy in the. Hang on. No,
busy
not
day
right now. I'll
today.
do that later.
Let's
Okay.
check
'Cause I don't
the
even know where
light
I'd
and
find
make sure
the audio
she's in
file.
proper working order.
Would I have to dig in? Would I have to reinstall sister location for that? I don't want to do that.
Oh, it's cringe, yeah. If I only have it on my fucking iPad, so
I
Oh,
do
Circus
have sister
Baby,
location.
we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a
in the entered vent repair. Yep, Nick, that's what I wanted. That's what I was gonna get to. In the entered vent repair, we go down an elevator. Now, Nick, if you remember, the secondary service elevator is in a pizzeria. I think it's in the restaurant, the Pizza World. I think it's in Pizza World. It's like at the start of the minigame, you're in a little like elevator shaft, but all around you is a pizzeria back room with like the checkerboard wallpaper.
Are you sure you're not in Fredbear's Family Diner? Because like that we do know that is connected. To
Yo,
the,
it could be Fredbear's too. It could be Fredbear's. You're right. It could be Fredbear's because it is connected to this. But it's
Yeah.
definitely either Fredbear's or Pizza World because whatever the employees are going down in is in a
Wait,
pizzeria back room.
Didn't they say they sold Pizza World? Like they sold the building?
But
No,
why
they
the
were,
fuck?
like, putting
Why
it
is
on the-
Fredbear's open? Oh no!
Why is Fredbear's
No,
open? God, I don't know.
It hurts. It hurts.
William died before he could stop paying the bill, so they're just auto paying,
Facts.
and he has like a $1 billion.
controlled shock.
A fazillion.
Yeah, he has a fazillion dollars, so it's
Let's
just gonna
try
keep
another
banging
controlled
itself
shock.
forever.
Our ability.
The bitty
I would-
babs are
and
the
as well-
split pieces of Elizabeth. Now you got too much
All right,
difference.
gang. It's time for Circus Baby dialogue. Let's focus up.
Oh,
Motion trigger.
goody.
Entryway vent. Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened. Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened.
Oh, Heartbeat Studios. Fredbear's would be long gone by now? Oh, you think, huh? yes, it certainly would.
You would think that. Also, have you started hearing Circus Baby's dialogue?
No.
'Cause-
I'm stalling.
Okay.
Alright.
Because it's immediate lore as soon as she speaks.
Yep.
I don't recognize you.
Lies.
Yeah, I don't recognize you. That's lore. 'Cause
Liar.
That's cap.
Liar.
That's complete cap.
You are new. I remember this scenario.
I remember this scenario.
What scenario?
So either a guard, like, experimenting on them, or this exact situation where the power goes out and the guard is in danger.
I would not be surprised if that's the case. The question I've always had is, I feel like Baby is smarter than the rest of these motherfuckers. Does that make sense? Because like everyone else is just trying to kill Mike. I feel like Baby is actively trying to keep him alive until the end.
Well, yeah, because she wants to enter inside of him. Pause.
Yeah, but like,
But
does
yeah.
that mean pause? Does that mean that no one else really wants to? Like, are they just like insane?
Well, because Baby really is the only, like, the one that... Baby talks.
Yeah.
Like, Freddy, Ballora...
I mean, Ballora talks.
They never really say anything like, we're gonna fucking crawl inside you, you know?
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's strange. But they do talk in the source code before FNAF 6.
They do eventually talk as like when Molten Freddy and
Yeah.
Scrap Baby are splitting.
As
My
Molten
question is
Sigma.
Yeah. My big question is,
Kill me.
is Circus Baby already scooped at this point?
We'll get to this, but what the fuck does scooping do? That's to inject remnant?
No, like when I say scooping, I mean just like being torn apart and like basically becoming a part of energy. That's
Yes,
what I'm
I think whatever parts of her go into Ennard are already...
saying. Okay. So you think that
Ennarding.
like, so you think that if we saw the Circus Baby animatronic right now, it would just be hollowed out? Like it is
Yes,
on that
yes.
side?
We
Okay.
never see it. We never
Yeah.
see active Circus Baby. For some fucking reason, because she has green eyes in all the promotional material, which means she was definitely active at some point.
Yeah, but we never see her. So I actually would not be surprised if she's already scooped. But if she's already scooped, then that means this plan is completely in motion already. Because my big thing is, if she's like if she's entered right now, right? Like if
Yeah.
she is out of her animatronic like endoskeleton,
Mm-hmm.
then that means she's like this plan is in motion. Because otherwise, what is she gonna do?
Yeah, that's true.
Like that means she's ready for no more kids to show up. So
Just
she's
snake
like,
around.
yeah, because I don't think she could just crawl back into herself. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
guess she kind of can.
But
'cause
they
she's not
say
all
the
broken out.
animatronics get multiple scoopings though, which is weird. They say like we've been here already, we've been here before. Like so they get scooped multiple times, which is why I say what the fuck does scooping do?
Well, okay, I think that's them being injected with the remnant.
To keep
think
them
normally it's-
powered, maybe? Like it's
Yeah,
like I said, it's
I
basically
think
a fossil
normally
fuel.
they're being injected with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like normally they're being injected with it
'Cause,
because that's
yeah-
what it says in FNAF 6.
Because chat, that
But
little power source that's a actual fucking like floppy disk that is not powering that whole thing. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah.
That the actual power source is the remnant. But alright, let's go.
Because I think the scooper does two things. Because I think it can eject them, but then also like on night 4, you see Ballora getting fucked up.
It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm
curious
what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights
in a
place
place
like this,
So
willingly.
that's foreshadowing out. The rare Scott Cawthon foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Mythical Scott
Unfortunately, that-
Cawthon writing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's because it's foreshadowing for something in this game, realistically.
Facts.
Maybe curiosity.
I do wonder why Mike
Maybe
agreed to all of this.
ignorance.
Well, I think he loves his sister.
Well, yeah, but like, how long has she been gone for? Long enough for like she's been gone long enough for the promotional material to be overdone.
Yeah, I really want to see how this and it could be like, hey Michael, I'll let you out of the nightmare experiments if you go do this for me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like William stops it, he's like pretending to be his hero and stuff. It's like, now you need to do something for me.
Yeah. Which it's weird because I don't know. I feel like Michael does not know about the MCI until this game.
Yeah. I think Mike starts to slowly realize everything after.
Yeah, I think he slowly realized that his father's like mega cooked.
Because like he gets injected with remnant.
Yeah, and
like,
that lets
like,
you talk to spirits as well. From
yeah, because either it happens then or he just like absorbs it from Ennard.
Yeah. But
and it works quick because he got like, like
something possessed his own corpse or just didn't die or something. He did something, yeah.
There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him.
Circus Baby getting scooped on night 1, I do kind of believe.
Recommend that you hurry, though.
Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place. Alright, alternative theory. Maybe he just sends Michael down here because they tried to kill him last time.
No.
You don't think so?
Oh yeah, no. Actually, no. Yeah, maybe he sent Mike down here because last time Will went down here himself, he almost got killed. That I do believe.
Because remember, the Biddy Babs say, "Is it the same person?"
Yeah.
Because they think because you look like him.
I do believe that.
Yeah, so it could be both. It could be like, oh, they killed me. Also, I'm in a spring lock right now. Sorry, guys.
Okay, the way I think the timeline works, he almost got killed down here. He's like, oh shit, Michael, go do my dirty work for me. And then while he's doing that, follow me might be happening.
Mega cooked is a wild way to describe a child murderer. It's true. It's true. It's accurate.
I don't know if Ennard needs the clown mask in the main room to be like functional.
Why does he put it on?
It looks cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's a real reason.
I think that's all it is, to be honest.
Bro wanted to play dress up.
He saw that shit, was like, that's hard.
You will be safe there. Just try not to make.
Yeah, you're right, because the other animatronics are trying to kill him, but Baby's trying to keep him alive until they can enter inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this to say, Baby
it will be over
is smarter than the rest of them, and
They
I think
will
that's
lose
because
interest.
of Elizabeth.
I think it's because it has, one possessor only.
But then, counterpoints, why would Elizabeth not recognize Michael?
That's true. And he says that he put, like, how does he put her back together? Remember in the ending dialogue, he goes, I put her back together. How? What did you do?
You fucking...
Is it taking the chip out of that thing? But it can't be. It can't be because...
No, it can't be.
It can't be that because the endoskeleton is the thing that's possessed.
Yeah.
So
Well, then what is the chip? We're going to talk more about this chip on night 5, I'm sure. Because that chip has to mean something.
No, because the AI must go with them into the actual Ennard.
Yeah.
The chip is just in the chip is in the suit.
That means there is a very distinct difference between the AI and Elizabeth, which means both are active to some degree.
Yeah.
But if that's the case...
Eliza chip, new theory.
Yeah. But if that's the case, like, what's the point of the AI? Because I don't think the AI is speaking here.
Dude, if Elizabeth's soul is in the chip, that'd be fucking insane.
No, because whoever's speaking here isn't Elizabeth.
Oh no, this is the AI, I think.
Yeah, this is the AI. So Circus Baby's chip is speaking to us? Or no, I guess... Dude, I'm confused. No, maybe Elizabeth is the chip.
All right, thanks for coming, Heartbeat. Have a good one.
Yeah, you take care of it.
Yeah.
Maybe Elizabeth is the chip, and Baby just wanted to preserve her for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird, though, because, like, it's implied to be Elizabeth in FNAF 6, though. Which, why would Elizabeth
Yeah.
want to kill people? I don't
Yeah,
really know.
it is. Yeah, it is Elizabeth by FNAF
Yeah,
6.
the way she talks to Michael like, oh, I didn't
Like they
expect to
don't
see
know
you
each other.
here. Yeah. Like Elizabeth recognizes Michael. It's weird.
Yeah, like Elizabeth should, but Circus Baby actively says, "I don't recognize you" as your first line.
Yeah, Jano, that's a good take. I think that's what Scott's going for. I think Scott was going for they take the AI chip out and then it's mainly Elizabeth in there.
Yeah.
Why Elizabeth wants to kill fucking everyone, I don't know.
So I guess what happened is Elizabeth, what's it called?
See you, Rex. Thanks for coming.
Elizabeth was able to separate herself from the AI to some extent, I guess.
Yeah.
And then preserve the AI on the chip so it wouldn't become a part of Ennard.
Yeah. I just don't understand why Elizabeth would want to kill her brother.
I think Elizabeth is insane at this point.
Probably,
Like,
yeah. They've been experimented
she's crazy.
on for...
Like, by FNAF 6, she's
Yeah.
crazy. But she's also loyal to William, is the thing.
Yeah, but then she also disobeys him as a kid. So it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Some of Ennard is Baby's original endo. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
possessed
yeah.
by
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
Rockwell, you're right. It's definitely Elizabeth. It's definitely Elizabeth. Because Circus
Baby's
Baby in this universe,
and-
Circus Baby seems to hate William Afton.
Yeah.
So,
So I guess Elizabeth is part of Ennard and actively scooped the original Circus Baby AI out. Or like not
yeah,
scooped
I'm
out,
guessing
that's
that's
what the chip
I'm
is.
guessing that's what the chip is supposed to be. Is the original Circus Baby like eviltisms?
So when Mike says put her back together, does that just mean replace? Like, technically he got Elizabeth out of Circus Baby then.
Put her back to. I think it means like give her the ability to move on her own, give her the ability to
Yeah.
act of her own will. Because I don't think
Yeah.
she can. I don't think she can when the AI's there. Because like Baby says, I still hear her sometimes, which implies that it's very faint, like amount of control that Elizabeth has.
Yeah. Well, then also you have to consider something else. Circus Baby talks about the memory of killing Elizabeth in this game. I think
Yeah.
it happens on night 3. It's like optional dialogue
yep.
if you would talk to her.
Yeah. Which
So,
why
like-
would she tell Michael there? Or why would she tell Michael that?
So who the hell is in control here? Like, are we speaking to both of them combined?
And yeah,
Like, is that what's happening?
I think it's like people think it's she sells that to gain your trust. Like, oh, she's opening up to me. What a nice robot, and now it's entering inside.
I guess.
But if Circus Baby was actually like fully evil, I don't know why she would let you kill her essentially, like kill the AI to save Elizabeth.
Well, what's it called? Here's the problem. She talks about being good at pretending. That is like a
That
big
is true.
thing.
That is true. Yeah.
So like, she's lying to you this whole game.
Yeah. But then why does she let you? I don't know.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the chip, dude? I have no clue.
I don't know what the chip is. The chip bothers me. The chip doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, continue. Not that like it matters, because Michael dies right after he gets the chip.
Yeah.
So
like it didn't really accomplish much.
yeah, they could just take it back.
Well, yeah, because like I guess we don't know where he put it, right?
In his ass probably.
Yeah. It's like in his pocket the whole time.
Ballora Gallery maintenance vent open.
But like, does Ennard know?
Oh, no.
That it's
We're
there?
going to the breaker room. Oh god.
Alright. Are you still watching Mike hiding from the Biddy Babs?
No, you
Or
can
are
just,
you, like,
I'm
past
skipping to the
it? Oh,
I'm
you're
skipping to Ballora Gallery, right when he's near the Funtime Freddy door. Oh my holy gas! Holy gas! There's like 3.
Oh, hella gas.
There's gas everywhere in this game. Now that you think about it.
It is everywhere.
It's here, it's
I
there,
don't
it's
think
everywhere.
there's any lore in.
And yeah, Ballora Gallery's just pitch black.
Interface with the breaker control box.
Get ready.
Using the interface may disface
You ready, dude?
Oh,
I think it's
I'm ready.
time.
Oh, here it comes. Fun fact, chat:
I'm watching it.
in the help wanted version of this room, there's more gas just off screen.
There is more gas. Isn't that amazing?
No.
I'm looking at the map.
No.
All right. Are you looking at the map?
Oh, I'm looking at the map.
I'm gonna take this as a yes. I'm looking at the map. So okay, let's get this off rip. There's nothing connected to the elevator.
No special
Which
room is
means
connected to
that-
the elevator, which means it's not in a house.
Which means that Mike's room is not on this map. Which means that Mike isn't in the FNAF 4
this
daytime
house,
room
yeah.
or the nightmare room.
Well, no, I highly doubt he's in the nightmare room. There's no TV in there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
But like he's not in that house in general because like there's. So he's just somewhere else.
Now, chat, I want to address a common misconception. Chat, people say that this breaker room map is to boot up cameras. It's not. Hand Unit sends you here because he was unsuccessful at restarting the power. This bunker is powering this entire fucking block. It's not a camera.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
What's it called? It's specifically powering observation areas for
So yeah, cameras are definitely part of that, obviously.
Yeah.
But
because it's observation, like observatories. So
Yeah.
are you just powering? Are you powering those up because you're like observing them? Is that what this is?
So
Because like they have to mean something.
So
'Cause,
this,
like, why are
so
they
this,
called
I don't think the observation rooms are in use anymore. I think observation 1 and observation 2 were specifically for William.
that?
Because if you remember, when Michael goes in, they say, "You've entered an unauthorized area. You will be fired."
Yeah.
So only William goes in observation 1 and 2. Observation 3 isn't even powered anymore. So why?
Yeah. And why are there so many dots in observation 3?
Yeah.
Why are there so many dots in the plush trap hallway? Because like one of them could be a plush trap. What the fuck are the other ones about?
Oh no, Funtime Freddy, I do think that the gas is the gas that was used in FNAF 4. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, should I mention it?
Yes.
All right, chat. If you've seen my last video, you know what's about to happen.
Go watch the video.
Chat, you see Fredbear's up here? This is not possible. This is literally impossible. Now let's say why. Now, generally, chat, breaker rooms do not pop into existence out of the ether.
True.
Usually somebody has to design and lay wire to take electricity to different areas. Now, we are here in this bunker. Now, what does Hand Unit say at the very start of the game? He says, due to, that's his exact words, due to the closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, we made this bunker. So if the bunker only comes into existence due to the closing of the 1985 Freddy's, William would design the breaker room after that point, because they're building the bunker. So why the hell is the Crying Child and Fredbear's, who died and got closed in 1983, on the map? There should not be a white
dots are so confusing.
Why would you be observing a subject who died 2 years ago?
Unironically, I'm being unfortunately serious when I say this. The implication here, if we decide to overanalyze the shit out of this, right? If we are overanalyzing this,
it's a plot. It's just a plot hole. Like I don't think it means anything. I think it's just an oversight. But yeah, go ahead.
The realistic answer is that it's an oversight. That's what's really happening here.
It's an oversight.
If this wasn't an oversight, then the only explanation is that he's recreating the events of the Crying Child's death.
Yeah,
and that everything we see in FNAF 4 has been replicated.
Yeah, he's
and
making
remade
a
underground.
brand new crying child. Like maybe he realized that it possessed Fredbear, so he's trying to make new Fredbears.
Yeah, he's trying to recreate it. That's what's happening. He's trying to recreate the possession of Fredbear, which is interesting.
Yeah, I think they have to. Well, yeah, they open the rental, but no matter which way you spin it, it's weird because that would mean that William also has an underground bunker earlier than the crying child's death. If we're saying that like the bunker existed before that, but not as Circus Babies, why the hell does he have an underground bunker before anything happens? It's still weird because why would building a giant underground experiment bunker be the first thing William does? I still feel like it's a plot hole.
This is a plot hole.
Yes.
Like
I think
at the end of the
it's
day,
a
this
plot
is
hole.
a plot hole. I 100% believe that.
Like we can try to talk Scott out of it, but here's what I'm thinking Scott's doing. Oh, this was in FNAF 4. I'll put it here. That was it. That was the thought process.
Realistically, this is one of the things he did without thinking. That's the answer.
I don't think it's supposed to be a recreated. Now we can bail Scott out and say that yes, it's a recreation of the entire neighborhood. That's not what he intended. I don't think so.
If we're bailing him out, then that's what it is. If we were bailing him out, then what it is he's recreating it and trying to recreate the possession of Fredbear because he's trying to learn how it works. And to be fair, that would actually be pretty interesting. I actually wouldn't even hate that because I think that's kind of cool.
Sorry, what'd you say?
If he's actively trying to, what's it called? The only other explanation is that he's actively trying to recreate the events that led to the possession of Fredbear.
Yes, that's interesting.
Which
that would be interesting.
Crying Child's been possessed.
That's interesting.
And now he's trying to figure out how
this is just a different kid.
Yeah, this is a different kid.
And maybe he
uses Rory number 7.
Yeah, maybe he uses psychic friend Fredbear on multiple kids. Because realize there's not multiple Michaels. There's not a dot for Michael, the Foxy bro.
Yeah, there's no dot for Michael.
So it might just be a different kid that he's putting through the same situation as Cece.
Yeah, he's trying to recreate the circumstances that led to the death, or to the possession of Fredbear.
Yeah. No, Jano, they don't have to be in use. What I'm saying is you would not design a marker for something that doesn't exist. Which means when he built this, the crying child, or someone he was trying to replicate to be the crying child, was alive. Otherwise, he would not have put a marker there. The marker there is there because something was supposed to be there.
Now, Scott, if you want to make this canon, we've given you the retcon.
Yes,
we've given you the out.
Scott, if you want to fix it, there you go. This is just another experiment room underground.
If you decide to take it, yeah. If you want to take it, if you want to take this retcon from us, get your money up. I need some of that. Yeah. Pay us for this idea if you use it.
Yeah, that's true. IP's right, though. If it is to recreate Fredbear, why the fuck is Spring Bonnie also there? There's 2 of them. There's 2 dots. One for Spring. So that's why I think it's the actual Fredbears, and I'm right, and you guys are all wrong. Ha ha ha, he ha hoo.
Yeah. Because like,
please don't dislike.
Really, because like I said, realistically, it's not what we're saying. It's not the retcon.
No.
Like
realistically, this is an oversight. This is an oversight, yeah.
That is what it is. We're just saying that, if he were to try and fit this into the reality, that's how you do it.
No, it could have been built before Cece's death. The problem is that's just really weird.
Yeah, that is really weird.
Because then you're implying that William is born and he's like, I'm a mad scientist. Like, I feel like he should do a murder, see possession, and then start experimenting. That's a narrative, as opposed to nobody dying ever and him just being like, I can make life.
What it all really comes down to is...
Or it's Charlie. Yeah.
Is William Afton's birth his canon event, or was there another canon event that made him crazy? Yeah. What was it? Bomb shelter. There we go. That's the lore.
Bomb shelter.
Yeah, was William Afton like insane since birth? Did he like not get enough air or something?
In case the remnant nuclearly detonated.
Yeah,
he had a remnant bomb shelter. But yes, chat, I will say, you could be right. This particular portion of the map could have been created underground 20 years ago. That's just bad writing, though, because there's no way to figure that out. The only reason we're coming to that conclusion
Okay,
is to talk Scott out of
bad
something.
writing, no matter what.
Well, it's bad writing no matter what, but the only reason we're thinking like, oh, this is a 20-year-old underground recreation is because we're talking Scott out of a problem. It's a last resort. So.
Was the crying child's death the tipping point? Before that, William was just a bad father. I mean, maybe.
I mean, if I'm writing it, I'm thinking it's like, if I'm writing it, I'm thinking either he kills Charlie out of jealousy, and that's how he finds out that animatronics can become possessed. And then he starts experimenting and doing the MCI after. That's if I'm writing it. I think that's a natural way for him to.
If I'm writing it, he's always insane. Kills Charlie, sees the possession, and
then,
while he's trying to figure it out, then
Mhm.
the crying child dies,
Yep.
and then he sees that Fredbear's possessed, and now he's trying to recreate it. That's how I'm writing this.
Yep.
He sees it happen once. He's trying to figure out how it happens. Then he sees it happen again, and now he's trying to recreate that exact moment. Does the crying child even matter? Yes, to an extent.
Yeah.
The crying child starts to matter as soon as he dies.
Mm-hmm. So that's how I would write the story. I think Scott just choked by putting this alive down here, because either it means that he's replicating what happened with the crying child, like you said, or he just didn't think about it. I feel like those are the two most likely options. He's trying to replicate what happened with CC, or he just didn't think about it. And he was like, "That was in FNAF 4."
Realistically, he just didn't think.
Yeah.
That is like the unfortunate answer is that he just didn't think about it. As much as I'd love to say that this was like some genius idea.
Yeah, Piggy Man. Right now
we just talking about what made
we're on the timeline of William's killings right now. Is what we're on.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out with only the breaker room map.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused. So are we. Don't worry.
I'm tripping.
Quite frankly, so is Scott.
Yeah, what the fuck is the plus trap hallway? Why is that a separate thing on the other side of the...
I don't know.
Why is it attached to Ballora Gallery?
Quite frankly, I could tell you nothing about plush trap. If you ask me anything, I'm folding.
Just a guy, you're a BV First fan? Do not watch My Last Theory.
I believe that what's it called? I definitely believe Charlie dies first. I don't know when Elizabeth dies in relation to CC.
If the crying child died before... Oh, no, if the crying child died to Circus Baby. No, he's not saying it happened. He's saying how would the story go, like a AU. That's tough. I feel like that wouldn't even happen, because the crying child doesn't want to be anywhere near those things.
Yeah, you have to, like, rework a lot.
Yeah.
Lore order. Bite victim, Charlie, the MCI, Elizabeth, the DCI.
Acceptable.
I mean, the DCI is definitely last.
That's acceptable.
It's acceptable for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I would not be surprised if the final two are Elizabeth and then the DCI.
I think you can swap Bite Victim and Charlie all you want.
Yeah.
Either way, William's nuts.
Charlie, I believe it. Yeah. At the end of the day, this guy is a fucking lunatic. Hair was sprouting from a Fredbear torso in the storage space in Fredbear's family diner, which meant the child was in fact stuffed into a Fredbear's torso when the crying child saw it.
I think it's supposed to be a body. I truly do. I think at the time of FNAF 4, that's supposed to be a kid. And now, Chad, allow me to go on another tangent. In my video, I say it was originally supposed to be the Golden Freddy kid. And people in the comments said, but the Golden Freddy kid's part of the MCI at Freddy's. Now, here's what I say to that. In every depiction of the 5 missing children, Golden Freddy is together, but slightly separate.
Mm-hmm.
FNAF 3, the mask is behind them. Happiest Day, Golden Freddy's across the table. In every depiction of those 5 masks, Golden Freddy is slightly off to the side. Covered by grass in the FNAF 6 ending. Golden Freddy's always singled out. So I feel like that could still be meant to represent the MCI is just the Golden Freddy died somewhere else, but still as like a part of that. Or I'm tweaking, because that's definitely not the case now. That was retconned. But it was originally Golden Freddy, believe it.
Yeah. Retcons throw a wrench in everything.
Believe
Scott,
it,
tell us
that
about
was
the
a
one
body
retcon.
at one point.
Yeah. I definitely do believe it was a body. It was meant to be hair at the time of FNAF 4. What is it now?
Fucking pudding. Chocolate pudding. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking pretzel sticks, dude. What do you want?
Is Fredbear's open when the MCI... Well, according to this map, it might be open after the MCI, but we're not going to talk about that.
According to this, yeah.
We're not going to talk
according to this, it's open.
According to this,
past
it's
the
open
DCI.
when William builds it, yeah. But yeah, chat. If we're supposed to assume that the Breaker Room map had Fredbear's on it before all this other stuff, Scott should do something to convey that to the audience, like make it darker than the other grays or something. So that's why we just think it's an oversight. I don't think it was meant to be anything other than, oh look, the FNAF 4 neighborhood. Yeah, it could be wires now.
Yeah, maybe now it's supposed to be wires. But I do truthfully believe it was a body at the time.
Yeah, at the time of the game's release, I think it was a body. I think it was the Golden Freddy kid.
It is worth noting that what's it called? The one counterpoint I've heard from that I can't really get around. Golden Freddy has like a bow tie, at least in the games, and that suit that like the kid is in does not have one.
Fair.
Which might imply Spring Bonnie, but then that's a whole other can of worms.
I don't think he'd put a kid in Spring Bonnie.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Could the dot be Michael? No. Michael is looking at the map right now.
Well, no. We mean when this. So the people in my comments could not comprehend this. Although I love all you guys. You guys are cool. Like Jimmy32 or whatever his name was. Hey, Jimmy32, if you're listening, this is not current. This breaker map was designed possibly years ago from when this game actually takes place. Michael is looking at a map that William made. So the white dot could have been Michael like 5 years ago, but definitely is not now. Like these white dots are outdated. Suck it, Jimmy32.
Yeah.
You'll never make it in this business.
You'll never make it here.
They're all gonna go find Jimmy32 and be like, you won't believe what he said.
Yeah, everyone's gonna fucking jump up in the comments.
T-Dread's canceled.
I'm gonna start a witch hunt against Jimmy32. They're all...
They are all torture, but that is not how you spell that.
There's a world where these are all torture locations, yes.
Yeah.
That's the retcon. The retcon is that these are all torture locations, and one of those torture locations is like William
recreation of FNAF 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
Making Michael relive the crying child's pain.
Could be.
I agree, but it would be someone else. I don't think he's making Michael do it because Michael's here. He's making Michael suffer in this way.
Yeah, I could see Michael being in the gas chambers though. I think that was definitely.
Yeah. Like I think Michael's going through like the nights of FNAF 4.
I think these could all be different kids. Because in Didophobia, he keeps one kid in the same spot for like ever.
Yeah.
So I think these might just be all a bunch of kids. Which so also, then, okay. in the tomorrow is another day. Weird thing to say at the end of every game of the FNAF 4 day minigames. Tomorrow's another day. Weird thing to say.
It is a weird thing to say.
Tomorrow's another day where you get gassed.
So the crying child is in the like Fredbear's area. That's his white dot. Michael is the night room, like fucking white dot. Which white dot is that for the plush trap room?
Dude, unnamed character ?
That's Cassidy, dude. It's the only other important character.
No, it's
we
Andrew.
Got it.
It's Andrew.
No. Yeah, Andrew's left down here, so he can't be a part of Golden Freddy.
Yeah.
That's the lore.
Yeah. All right, we can continue. We've been here long enough.
Yeah. We've talked. Is there anything else to talk about with this map? I don't
Not
really
with the
think
map.
so.
No, I think the maps. I think we've talked enough
Yeah.
about this map. In fact, I think I will never mention this ever again.
Yeah, I wish. I think we're good to honestly go to like night 3.
But what do these
Or
numbers
like at least
mean?
like to the next
Lord.
Immortal.
Oh no, the
What
numbers.
do these numbers mean?
They're always
God
changing. Nah, I ain't reading all that. They're always changing. Not happening. All right.
I'm not reading all that.
All
I'm
right.
not trying
Night
to learn
4 or night 3. Sorry, night 3. Squeep.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Immortal and the Restless real quick.
Okay.
The timestamp's at 24:40 if you're trying to just skip
Saga of
to it.
love
Oh, yeah, I'm
lost
there.
between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening
Dude,
now.
30 live viewers. I'm basically
Vera,
Jinxie.
the
Holy.
baby isn't mine.
It is Vlad. They had trouble catching him in the nursery today.
So what? Lots of kids get hyper and run around and stuff.
They had to knock him out of the air with a broom.
I have to go.
They're going to dock your paychecks.
That has to be
They
Tyler.
can't do that. I'm a vampire. I don't get paycheck.
You work the graveyard shift at the Fry Me Taco. Don't lie to me.
Oh, the humanity. When will the heartbreak end?
Yeah, I'm lost. I
When
can't-
will these two
I don't know about
ships
that one.
passing in the night
Quite
rekindle
frankly,
their
I
long-lost love?
can't give you an
Tune
explanation
in
for the Immortal
tomorrow
and the
to
Restless.
find
I don't
out.
think
No.
it's supposed to be an explanation. I think this was Scott fucking around. Okay, I'll tell you this.
Thanks, Gemini.
Here's my hot
That's very
take.
nice.
Daddy, just
Here's my
once
hot
let me
take.
go play
I
with
view
her.
this the same way as I view what's it called? As I view like the Toy Chica interludes from Ultimate Custom Night. They don't actually mean anything.
All right, you're about to get fucked. Ready?
Yeah.
Listen to that new Elizabeth dialogue.
Daddy, just once let me go play with
Hang on,
her.
yeah. Let me play it again real quick. I'm gonna turn this up.
Daddy, just once let me go play with her.
Just once, let me go play with her. That does not imply that it's been around for a day.
Yeah.
Just once, let me go play with her does not imply that this is a one-day occurrence.
Yeah, it feels like she's been wanting to do this for like a while.
Yes. If I'm walking by McDonald's and I say, "Mom, can I have McDonald's?" and she says no. 20 seconds later, I'm not going to go, just once, let me have McDonald's. If it's the first time I've seen a McDonald's.
I just want one happy meal.
Yeah.
I want
If it's the first time I've ever seen McDonald's, I'm not going to... Yeah. Which means that Circus Baby's entertainment and rental predated Pizza World. Definitely. Believe it.
Getting fired at Fry Me Taco was Williams' Canada event.
True. That's what we're going to see in Secret of the Mimic.
Yeah. The vampire working at a lowly job is a parallel for William while also being the owner, working hands-on as a technician every day.
That's true, IP. The Circus Baby might have been like around...
Yeah.
Yeah, when it was being... Yeah, Elizabeth. Didn't you make her just for me is weird, too. Like, did he tell her that?
That is another weird
Did he
one.
tell her that, or did she just assume it? Because their hair isn't even the same color.
It's supposed to be brown at some point.
Yeah, but
we don't need
Elizabeth's
blonde.
blonde.
Yeah, Elizabeth is blonde as shit, so I don't know. Yeah, it could be that... What's it called? I think the thing is that Baby existed before the opening. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
oh,
it's not like
absolutely.
Circus Baby's Pizza World opened, like, the day that
Yeah, Baby was
built.
finished. Yeah. Yeah, she probably saw William building it.
Yeah.
That's fair. And I think that happens in the parallel in the Silver Eyes, too, is Charlie sees her dad building the suicide robot.
Yeah.
So, could be
So, what's it called?
trigger warning, sorry. But yeah.
Trigger warning. There's a lot of death in this series, guys.
If you haven't noticed.
If you don't like the idea of self-harm, don't watch Night 5.
Didn't you make her just for me?
Because let me tell you, there's some stuff there.
Well, I don't know if that's self-harm, but...
It might have been.
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again?
Will I ever see my
think-
family again? That's funny. Will I ever see my family again? That's a good line, Scott.
I'm kind of digging the casual bongos, by the way.
Did you get that line that Hand Unit says as like a joke?
Yeah.
It's like, you ask yourself, will I ever see my family again? The rare Scott Cawthon foreshadowing, dude. Mythical Scott Cawthon writing.
Yeah.
We understand the
I do
stresses of a new
wonder
job, and we're
what
here
would
for
Scott
you.
do if he would
To
just,
help
like,
you
go back
reach a
in
more
time,
stable and
or not even go back
relaxing
in time,
frame
what
of
if it's like,
mind,
hey,
we offer several musical
fucking
selections to help
restart.
make this elevator ride as
Hard
relaxing and
reset,
therapeutic as
starting from
possible.
FNAF 1. What
We
would you
offer
change?
contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide
ambiance.
selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer.
Limited name.
It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos.
Sorry guys, I'm rifting through paper. Give me a second.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
Okay, let me know once you once you're at the part of the video where you turn the lights on in Ballora Gallery.
They said at T Dreading. That's me. I'm at T Dreading. How do you feel about the theory about Ballora being some kind of way a representation of Mrs. Afton? I don't really feel either way about it. I feel like whatever it is, the true answer is that I don't think it impacts the overall narrative either way.
Yeah. It impacts my perception of William because how did he land that?
True.
How did he land that? Tell me that right now. It feels like it's like at least being like backwardsly put in with like the table at the bottom of the security breach area, like underneath the pizza box.
And part of the big theory for it is her song too.
Yeah.
And her eyes being closed. Most of that are Matt Pattisms where he's like, "Did you know that?"
There are a lot of Matt Pattisms, but like it's hard to look past the similarities between that one staff bot.
I feel like, here's my theory. Ballora's eyes being closed. We know that Ballora was made for the parents because she has massive titties. So the eyes being closed are like a metaphor. It's like, yes, you're looking at my titties, but you're blind to your children dying. Lore. And yes, I am looking at her titties as we speak, chat. I'm gazing upon them.
In all of their glory.
You know when like the board of directors was like, there are certain design choices we were curious about. Why does she have titties?
Why does she look like that?
I'm going to Glory Gallery. Wait, you go to Glory Gallery with the lights on? That's a thing.
No, like what's it called?
Oh,
no,
the
like
shock
once
room.
you're in like the center room. Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened to Ballora?
What's happening here?
What the fuck is going on?
What did the mini arenas do that to her?
I don't remember this.
I remember this. No one talks about this. What the fuck happened to her?
Did we already get scooped? And
no,
we're
we see Ballora get scooped on night 4. Because like on night 4, she gets fucked up.
Where's her torso?
There.
It is?
There.
Are we sure?
And there.
I see legs and,
and
I see limbs, but no titties.
I see. Yeah. Where are they? The mini readers took them away.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Chad, do the mini arenas ever dismember anybody?
And the hand unit doesn't even give a shit, by the way. He's like, great. Everything is as it should be.
Something similar to this happens in one of the Tales stories. It's Ballora doing this to some guy, basically. But anyway, yep. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah,
especially because
hand unit also just completely ignores what's it called? And the next thing you're gonna see, just completely ignores.
Maybe this is why. Maybe this is why they fucking scoop Ballora, because she's tweaking. I don't know. But she's together when they scoop her.
Yeah, she's together when they scoop her. Like, this just means nothing. This is just a weird little visual gag at the end of the day. But, like, what the fuck?
No, it's lore.
No one talks about this.
Check on Funtime.
Yeah, and
Funtime
Foxy's
Foxy's
not
just
there.
gone.
Yeah. He's running from the mini arenas. He's like, oh shit. Fine-tuning the sex robot is crazy. Yeah, the mini arenas entered inside of Michael, just like the guy in Room for One More, where they entered inside of you.
Oh, true.
Yeah, what I will say is Scott does repeat himself a lot. In the Fazbear Fright stories, you see the same, like, 3 plot elements on repeat.
Yeah. Because he was just doing whatever sounded fun for Frights.
Yeah. Damn, we got 32 live viewers. I didn't even put tags on this stream. This is getting shown to nobody for no reason.
People are just watching us talk about Bellora's boobs.
Although my thumbnail was very optimal. It was a picture of Circus Baby with the words Fredbear next to it and a giant red circle around her. Chat, press 1 if the thumbnail was optimal. Alright, continue.
Great.
Yeah,
it looks
let's keep
like
going.
everything is as it should be
I'm
in
skipping ahead
Funtime
to-
Auditorium.
What's it
There
called?
is
The
no
one Circus
proceed
Baby
directly to
starts
Funtime
yapping.
Auditorium.
At around 29:30.
29:30.
Yay.
Oh, her story?
Did you know that I was on
Yeah,
stage
she's gonna start
once?
yapping at like a couple
It
seconds
wasn't for
after.
very long. Only one day.
One day.
What a wonderful day, though.
Wonderful day.
I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I
Ballora,
would
probably.
always count the children.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure why. I was always acutely
Programming.
aware of how many there were in the room with
That's
me.
programming, yeah.
2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2.
Do those mean anything, chat? Do those numbers mean anything where she goes like...
Yeah, actually, hang on. I have to do something stupid. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna write those numbers down, and later tonight I'm gonna call them and into the pit and see what happens.
Yeah, no way.
Dude, no, if it leads to something, I'm a genius.
I feel like they must have found that by now.
No.
Alright, they don't mean anything. Okay. It's just the amount of the children in the room. Well, yes, I figured that. I meant like anything else. Like, could you do it in the game? Alright.
Then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl.
So that's so trippy. Okay.
What's up?
She says that she only made ice cream once,
Yeah.
which means she never scoops another kid after.
Yeah, it's only Elizabeth.
Which is odd because it has green eyes on all the promotional posters, so they're still sending it out there, but it's just not killing anyone.
Yeah.
Huh.
So she never killed
Because
anyone else.
ice cream is the luring method. Unless
'cause-
we're assuming it just walks up and clips you instantly, it's
Because
like,
here's what's happening.
fuck the ice cream.
Here's
Yeah,
what
go
I think is happening. She's programmed to only get kids when they're alone. Like, what's it called? Because this only happened as soon as Elizabeth was alone. Once everyone else was gone, that was it. It was lights out.
Yeah.
I imagine if you're being rented out, then like there's always going to be parents nearby.
So you think they're genuinely just doing that for money? Like it's genuinely just for money?
Like to an extent, unless they're like killing the family too.
I feel like designing the entire cast to work as a team to fucking kill somebody. Because like Ballora has a distraction feature, Freddy has a smell feature.
Because either way, it's being implied that she never killed anyone else.
Yeah.
It could also be the fact that what's it called? There is a world where William noticed that, hey, my daughter possessed this animatronic. I'm gonna keep this one to study it and let all the other animatronics do their thing. Either that or no one
fair.
wants to touch Baby because Baby looks fucking weird.
Yeah, I would not want to go anywhere near the thing. William.
I don't want to go anywhere near Circus Baby, dude.
William's plan was not optimal.
Like what's it called? Fucking any of the other ones I could see. I would never order Circus Baby for my kid's party.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not ordering Ballora either, bro. Maybe for my personal party.
That's
you know what I'm saying.
That's my birthday.
If you know what I'm saying. Her and Toy Chica?
Shit.
I never said that.
Chat, if anyone clips this, I'm gonna find you.
It's AI if anyone clips it. It's AI.
Yeah, it's AI.
No
You can't prove anything.
Myself. And I stopped
Will
seeing.
care moment. Oh, shit.
My stomach
That's what it
opened,
is.
and
Will
I was
care is
ice-cold.
back.
I couldn't move. At least, not until she stepped closer.
Step
There
closer.
was
Fazbear
screaming
Frights
for a
book number
moment.
4.
But only for a moment.
But no, I feel like the only reason Baby never killed
Then
anyone else
other
is because this is
children
another
rushed in
confirmed
again,
case of
but they couldn't
possession.
hear her
So
over the.
he's like trying
Yeah.
to study it.
Dude, I wonder what happened when William found out. He's like, let's see what I got in my new rub. Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Dang,
I
man.
gave you one. I had one request of you, daughter.
God, these kids just love dying.
The sounds of their own excitement.
Also,
I still hear her
it's being implied that
sometimes.
the kids just like didn't notice that she
Why
was
did
dying.
that happen?
It's like
Yeah.
Elizabeth was just like screaming, and the kids just like didn't notice or give a fuck.
Okay, because they were all being loud like dumb kids. All right, on to Funtime Freddy.
Parts in service.
Great job.
I love
reaching
illusion
parts
discs.
in
I love
service.
illusion discs.
It
I love
seems
illusion
that
discs. I
Funtime
love
Freddy
illusion-
is out of power,
Yeah.
which should make your
Okay, now
job
we're going
much
past
easier.
Funtime Foxy, right?
The release switch for the
There's
chip
nothing in
Yeah,
there.
illusion disc. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
specific location.
Can you go to the Entered Room?
Great.
On day 3?
Now
Or does
locate
Foxy just,
carefully
like, kill you?
locate.
I don't think you can go to the end of room on night 3. I think it's only night
5.
the 5, yeah, the last one. It will hurt. Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. Ennard says it'll hurt for a moment, but only for a moment. So maybe that. I wonder if the claw is a mini scooper. I don't think so, because an AR, it's not that, but like,
Yeah.
it would be cool.
I imagine it just has another function. Like, it's supposed to be used to inject, like, remnants, sure. But it's still a giant claw.
Yeah, blocks. Do illusion discs matter? Probably not. But if that thing is not an illusion disc, what is it? Because I guarantee you that is not powering that whole ass thing.
Yeah, and hell no.
That
No
is
way.
not powering that giant ass animatronic. And yeah, illusion disc could help him kidnap kids too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, William would never go to therapy.
Yeah, hell no.
Has anyone rich ever been to therapy? No.
Yeah, rich people don't do that. They
No.
just get crazier.
Yes. They just put more ads, more mid-rolls.
This is the perfect time for you to run an ad right
Yes.
now.
Thank you all for your 70 cents. Of all things, William chose a comically large spoon as his injector. Disguise
God.
themselves as their parents with the disc. Maybe Ballora.
Yeah.
But we have no like context for that. Maybe in the next fucking. Dude, I'm so excited for Return to the Pit, bro. I just wonder what that's gonna be. Cause
Dude,
the week before is humongous in
Yeah.
terms of lore.
I gotta get my hands on the
Yeah.
week before already.
If no one's seen the leak before weeks, that book is in very, very direct. So
Yeah.
Like
it's very direct, and yet people still manage to interpret it at every chance they get.
the last book that was that direct was probably The Man in Room 1280.
Yeah, like it's more direct than Didophobia.
Yeah.
You have to
Can I get some ramen? Only a scoopful.
And press the button.
Only
Careful.
spoonful.
Locate and
Dude, Father sucks at clicking this
Module
goddamn
from the chest cavity.
button on Bon, by the way.
Father's trash.
Great work.
I've been watching him fuck
Okay,
this
yeah,
up
yeah,
for like
yeah.
3 minutes.
Chat,
Remove
if you
the-
believe that fucking molecule on his chest is powering that whole thing, you're tweaking. I'm sorry.
Power module
Yeah,
from
no,
the
you're
chest
insane.
cavity.
But it's not powering his
Great
entire...
work. You will now be
like,
required to
animatronic.
remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet.
Like, just to
The-
bring the example up, do you know how big the battery is that
Oh.
powers the Stitch Wreath?
It's pretty big, and the fun times are also like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, these things are massive.
Yeah. So that
Like,
could
Circus
be
Baby is,
a,
like,
a power
twice-
source, but if it is, a
Circus
remnant,
Baby is twice your height in Help Wanted 2.
remnant power source.
Press the
Also, he
large
says
black-
that Bonnie has. I can believe that Bonnie's like a battery, because his Bonnie's a secondary.
Yeah, that
power
I
module.
believe.
That makes sense. Bro missed at the Bond. Bro, he cannot catch Bonnie. This guy's trash. Do not let
Dude,
this
no,
man. Do
it's
not
gonna
let this
take a-
man play Rainbow Six.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow
Do
tie
not
to
put this
release the power
person on
module.
siege, dude. It's gonna take a while, by the way. You might be watching that for a while.
Oh, Funtime Freddy is
might
only
wanna
6
skip
feet
ahead.
tall. That's still a fucking NBA player, dude.
Yeah, the Lakers still want him. What's your point?
Alright, yo, I am skipping this. This guy cannot play this mini game.
Yeah, he's not good at this one. Do you think he's gonna like? Do we think we're gonna watch him die on night 4? No, okay, no, I'm skipping it. It doesn't look like he does.
Daddy, she can make balloons.
All right, we can skip
Have
ahead a
you
little
seen
bit.
her
By
make
the way.
balloons?
Have you seen her make balloons?
Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
Have you
Look,
seen
it's
her make
on
balloons?
movie.
No shit, he's seen her make balloons. He made it. Tweaking.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, chat, where are we? What is this thing?
Yeah. What are we in on night 4?
Because look, this mask is like really weirdly bolted to the side.
Be still and
Dude.
quiet.
I can't explain it, but it really looks like we have a beak.
You've been sleeping.
Yeah, but this bitch got a
But there's no way
18-inch
this is
waist.
fun.
I assure you.
Yeah. Like, it's not Funtime Chica,
Dude, I
but it
could-
really looks like this
Bruh.
thing has a beak.
I could bounce Funtime
Yeah,
Chica
let's-
around. Pause. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's not her.
Yeah, so what the hell is... Chat, what do we think this is? Don't say Fredbear.
Dude, if Michael is fitting in Funtime Chica's skinny girl waist, then that man has a stellar diet. But
Yeah. If Michael Afton is fitting inside of Funtime
Yes.
Chica, give me his number.
and more importantly, a very effeminate bone structure.
Yeah.
Michael Afton got an hourglass figure.
He does not have that in the minigames.
And no muscles,
This can't
apparently.
be him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what the hell are we in? Hang on, wait, let me get a look at it.
Oh my
while
god,
we-
it's the mimic. It's the mimic mask.
It's the mimic.
No.
Dude, if we're inside of this thing ever in what's it called? In Secrets of the Mimic, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I
I'm
think
skipping ahead
Funtime
to see if
Chica
we
did
get a better
exist.
shot of it.
Never left.
Let's give it to see if we get a better shot of it.
All right, hold on. We gotta pay attention to what the pay attention to what the technicians say
yeah.
here, because technicians are down here. Oh, I'm at 3729.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever...
She says it came from her old pizzeria, which implies it originated there. I think that implies it originated there, or, you know, something.
Yeah, okay. It's Funtime Chica, and when she says that it wasn't used the way it was meant to be... Hey,
someone busted in it. Oh my god.
That's the lore.
Someone busted in it. You could say someone used it, yeah. Goodbye, monetization.
This is the worst stream we've ever done. We have to delete this VOD.
Dude, yeah, someone on YouTube's gonna be watching this like, why did they mention having sex with robots like 12 times?
Hey,
Not the way it was.
Listen, man, it's not my fault that Scott Cawthon gave her that Ultimate Custom Night fucking render, bro.
Meant to be used.
He wanted to bring out the booty.
It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely. You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room?
This thing's also in the scooping room, which is interesting.
Yeah.
The room where the remnant is injected. So what if they took a remnant out of it? Lore. They removed.
Also, it is not worth noting again. Funtime Foxy didn't kill us.
That's true. So maybe they do want to edit inside of it.
So maybe just the Biddy Babs.
Yeah.
It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the...
People in chat are now ranking fuckable animatronics.
I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing.
This is the Purple God's son.
Yo, the Purple God's son. Pint of ice cream,
The Purple God's son.
He got entered inside of him.
With that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly
This is the Purple God's son.
It's
the Purple God's son. Guys, let's get a Purple God's son train going.
It sounds like
This the Purple God. This the Purple God. This the Purple God.
The more animatronics have been named, by the way. Prototype Funtime Freddy, Mangle, Toy Freddy at the bottom.
Circus Baby peak female animatronic. Circus Baby's like 7'5".
Bro.
Which is fine. I totally agree.
Nightmare Yone Alien, you gotta go, bro.
The tentacles?
Alien, I got my eye on you, bro. You gotta get out of here.
It's the Purple
I don't feel safe.
Purple got entered inside of him, dog. That has been in every single video I've made. That has been in every video I've made.
I love that video.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't listening. Go back.
Yeah, I've not been listening.
All right, 380. All right, 3858.
3858. Okay.
All right, chat. Shh. We need to listen to the guys. This is crucial lore.
Yeah, stop talking about fucking the animatronics.
If you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name? Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
Okay, bring her over. Forward. One. More. Okay, stop. Set her down. Watch the step. What happened to it this time?
What happened to it this time?
Yeah, they say like a malfunction or something.
Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down.
What did Belora
They can't
do?
go a day without breaking down. So maybe it was the mini arenas.
Yeah, maybe it was the.
They can't go a day without breaking down. They walk down there and it's fucking split into pieces. Interesting.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Why doesn't Michael call out for the technician? Is he stupid?
Yes. If ever you're wondering if Michael is stupid, the answer is always yes.
Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction. Well, I gotta be somewhere in 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps.
I gotta be somewhere in 15 minutes, so maybe they're just clocking out. Must be.
We just get this over
Yeah.
with. It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it.
It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Me when Didophobia. Ugh.
No.
It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Do they even know what the scooper does?
No, I doubt it.
I don't think
Or maybe
they do.
they do. No,
No.
they've probably seen
There's
that.
no way anyone but William knows about Remnant. There's no way. Surely not. Surely the whole place doesn't know about Remnant.
Okay, no, like, I don't... Here's the thing about the scooper, right? Sure, it's meant to inject Remnant, but it's still a giant claw at the end of the day. Like, it can still do anything that a giant claw could do to a human body.
That's true.
Just get her on the rollers, and we can go.
Alright, they're gone. Interesting. Very interesting choice to make this an active establishment. So these things are still being rented out.
Yeah. Which is weird.
Yeah, I always thought that was interesting that they So I'm wondering if there is more Remnant coming in. Like, because I made a joke in my video that William's generating passive Remnant because these things keep going out and then coming back.
Yeah.
Which, if he does have 3 victims for the experiment chambers, that would make sense how he gets more. Is he kidnaps them and now they're the experiment victims. Like, he uses the fun times to get the experiment victims. That would make sense.
That would make sense. There's also the world where, like, the fun times are using all of their, like abilities to make people, like, hallucinate. Just to, like, agony farm a little bit and then leave.
Mm-hmm. Keep breaking down. Yeah, I think it's interesting that Bellora's the one they bring in, considering she was in pieces yesterday.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised it wasn't Foxy, because, like...
Yeah, he attacked us.
Yeah, Foxy attacked us. We saw that makes sense. Bellora got torn apart.
Chat, is her head and neck usually like this, like separated like that? Probably, but let me just make sure. Bellora render. It probably is. It probably is. I'm just checking. Bellora render. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, hey man, you can't win them all. Yeah, who the hell is running this if William's spring-locked right now? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, why are they still coming into work if the boss is missing? Because whatever this place is, they're still renting out these robots. And they're still probably... Because they... And it is a team effort. Because Baby at one point in the game says, we've been out before, but they always put us back inside. Yeah, the entire business might be automated.
Bellora's the one who gets the most remnant. I wonder why. I wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, she can have my remnant. Pause. Pause.
Take care, Motorist. Yeah, if it's all automated, then I guess that's why William isn't there. This is his countermeasure.
It's the purple god's son.
The purple guy's son.
And he got entered inside of him.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time.
Now let's listen to the pretend speech.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe?
Play make-believe.
Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. Bellora never learns.
Bellora never learns. So yes, that implies that Bellora's been through this a couple times.
Yeah, she definitely has.
So, never learns to what? What does Baby do that Bellora What is the pretending in question? Pretending to be like innocent?
I guess what it's implying is that Baby is actively trying to gaslight Mike, right? But Ballora was about to go like insane or something. Maybe it's like Ballora was about to kill Mike or something.
Like
and then
Ballora's tweaking.
Yeah, like Ballora's tweaking hard.
Maybe she tore her own head off because you see the way they have spasms. All the Phantom animatronics, they're like spasming.
I don't know. This one's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, William might not be Springtrap yet. It makes sense for this to be after Follow Me because Michael gets sent down here for some reason.
I am fully willing to believe that he got sent down here because
they tried to kill William. Yeah.
Yeah, because they tried to kill.
They
William.
tried to kill William last time. He's like, "Oh hell no, we're not doing that."
Yeah. Get my fuck ass son down there. I hate this guy.
But chat. By the time Michael gets out of here, William's definitely gone. Gone somewhere because Michael has to go find him. Otherwise, it would just be, "I'm coming upstairs to find you." So by the time Sister Location's over, William's definitely gone from the house. Continue.
But I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that...
They think there's something wrong on the inside.
So they think there's something wrong with their programming?
Yeah.
matters is knowing how to pretend.
So yeah, I'm guessing like all the Funtime animatronics are like tweaking, and Baby's the only one that pretends not to be tweaking.
Yeah, that's what makes the most sense to me. And then we're about to watch Glory get fucked up.
Porcelain, that's a good call. When Michael says it was right where you said it would be, sounds like he's already left at the time Michael gets the order. Or like William gives him the order and then leaves.
Wait, hang on. It was right where you said it would be.
That's what William says about the bunker to Mike. Like, so Michael goes, this bunker was right where you said it would be.
Are we sure he's talking about the bunker? Because what if he's talking about the ship?
No, because he says after that he follows that up with they were all there.
I guess
it was right where you said it would be. They were all there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's about the bunker.
Yeah.
That is weird, but sure.
Yeah. Hell. What the fuck is that?
What?
Interesting, chat. Interesting that Ballora has eyes, but they're always closed. But she actually has eyes. Interesting.
Yeah, she does have eyes because you can see them on Ennard, like after Mike spits them out.
Are they white? Whatever this is white.
They're like purplish. They're like really light pinkish purple. I know you can see them on Ennard.
That's not.
It. No, it kind of. It's really hard to tell.
Hey, chat. What if that's Remnant?
It looks like a really, really light pink.
Yeah.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all...
Why does the hand unit already have a note that says Mike?
What kind of new FNAF villain would you want for the series? I don't fucking know. Right now, I want them to finish up what they're doing with the Mimic. Like I
actually like the Mimic. I think the Mimic's a good idea.
I like the Mimic in concept. I think the Mimic is horrible to introduce to a game where like none of the lore is fully established.
Yeah. I think that's what I mean. Like having a copycat killer is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I don't think I do that. I think someone trying to replicate William Afton would be eh. So what I'm thinking is that Scott has done a good job of really boosting up the world building. And so what I mean by that is there are dozens of machines and different things that William Afton could have created that could play a role later in the story or something. Or go back in time. So I don't think I'd make another human being the villain. but I think that
I
you
would be willing to make Vanny a villain.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
That's what I mean.
I would let them give like another shot at Vanny.
Oh, I mean, besides that, I feel like making multiple Vannies would be boring. Like multiple people across different games. Yeah. And I think that works with the mystery of the allure of the series too. Like, oh, look at this mysterious robot, or something.
I'm telling you, what's it called? They might be setting it up with Into the Pit. Bring Eleanor back. Bring Eleanor to the games and make it like not turn into a
robot
demon.
Rabbit thing. Yeah.
You have
a
to
giant trash rabbit.
Is wait. I'd recommend
I don't know.
that
I
you keep the
want that
string
theory to be
locks
real. 'Cause I
wound
like
up.
it.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them.
Alright, we can skip past this night.
Yeah, we can skip past
Immortal and the Restless. We're
As
almost
the
there,
moon
chat. We're almost to the
rises,
end.
so also rises the tension between
42,
scorn lovers.
I mean, 45, 25.
Clara is not my baby.
The moon rises, so also rises the tension between scorn lovers.
Clara, it's not my baby, I tell
Clara
you.
is not my baby.
Vlad, you suck.
Wait, was that a vampire joke? That was so lame, Clara. Like I haven't heard that a million times.
Okay, well, how's this? I'm taking the car.
The joke's on you. It's a rental.
Well, the joke's on you. I set the thermostat to 90 before I left.
Good. I like it warm.
Good, because I also set
Michael
the house
reference.
on fire.
Michael reference.
How will it all end? The passion, the tension.
Also, that house is on a hill, guys. Lore. What if Michael actually burnt the house down, and that's why they have the Midnight Motorist house? Oh, lore. Such insane lore. Oh my god. The mound is a pile of ashes from Michael burning the house down. Lore!
Lore! The intrigue. Tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a mysterious robot, like Cryo said. Just something that exists because of what William's done.
Yeah.
So like an agony manifestation, or a situation. You know, I don't want them to do another killer that builds animatronics, because I feel like at that point it would start to feel like a ripoff.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like another killer. I don't want it to be another person who's a killer unless it's like, I would be okay with it if it actively was just like them trying Vanny out again. I wouldn't mind that. But for the most part, what I want them to what's it called? I want it to be the repercussions, like the consequences of William's actions come back. And like the best way to do that is, I think, agony, which again comes back to Eleanor.
Yeah, I just feel like if they were to make like a new guy start designing new robots that were also killing kids, it would feel like a ripoff. Like it would just feel yeah.
Like that would be kind of boring. I don't think that's where the story should go. So I like keep going with the mimic, and then like on the side with like the Into the Pit, and then like
I'd say agony, something with agony.
Yeah. All right. I was about to say exotic butters, dude.
The job. That is the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation.
I'm not ready for
your 1 week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket, the cost of which will be taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, please enter the first few letters of the gift basket you would like to receive. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and
on your channel, what'd they say?
You are the worst FNAF theorist ever. Mike it on the couch. The kid who ran away is the crying child. The crying child is alive for a lot longer. These things are all obvious. Nah.
Bruh. Why?
Obvious.
Why would the crying child run
away from home? The crying child cannot break out of the window. The crying child isn't built strong enough for that.
Yeah, well, he would jump through it and then start crying because he's bleeding.
Yeah.
These things are all obvious. Bro thinks he knows.
Bro thinks he knows.
Bro thinks Scott knows.
Anytime anyone ever says that it's obvious about
No,
anything,
it's not.
Yeah.
In order to confirm any theory in this franchise, you need to fill in 12 blanks that Scott has given you no evidence for.
Let's go. I brought this up before. I don't think I brought this up on a video or a stream. It has technically never been confirmed that Michael Afton and Foxy Bro are the same person.
No, it has not, no.
We all know it's true. We
Yeah.
all know they're the same person. There's an infinite number of hints to dictate it. But it has never been officially put in writing.
Like, if in the week before they were like, and he was British, and you'd be like, okay, well. But, like, yeah. No, they never have put it in writing.
I'll correct it for you.
And I'm waiting for
butter.
one day for Scott to
Exotic butters.
deconfirm it and really fuck with everything. Just completely fuck the timeline.
It's Henry.
Please
Foxy
be
Bro.
advised that there are still 2 technicians on site today. Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible.
Oh, the technicians.
Also, feel free to ask them
Yeah.
why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
They dead as hell.
Let's check on Ballora
Uh-oh,
and make sure
incoming.
she's great. Now let's check on Funtime.
Oh, I skipped it. Oh, unfortunate. So, did they hang themselves, or did the animatronics hang them?
I have to assume that they didn't hang themselves.
Yeah, I feel like the animatronics hung them.
I agree.
With like a cable or something, maybe?
What if he's called Exotic Butters because butter is yellow and so is Fredbear?
This guy is always cooking like this in my comments, no matter what the video's about. Like, what if they're called? What if he's called Scott Cawthon because he was in the Springlocks and coughed on them?
Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
He's fucking dead.
Repair. You will be required to reach the parts
All
and
right,
service
let's
room by
listen
once
to Baby
again
start
sneaking
yapping.
through Funtime Auditorium.
Yeah.
49.
As always, please proceed
15.
with caution.
I'm there.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service.
Yeah, so
Circus
there's
Baby
no
has been
endoskeleton in
deactivated
there right now.
For an unknown reason.
There's nothing in there.
It's your job to make sure she is
It is
structurally
really
stable
concerning.
and secure
John
to the
FNAF
conveyor.
pointed this out.
Our
That
technicians
animatronic
will
is
take it
hollow,
from there.
and while they're hollow, they're in the Golden Freddy pose. That is concerning.
Well, that just means Golden Freddy's hollow.
To the conveyor. Our
Yeah,
technicians
but Golden
will
Freddy
take it
had
from
like,
there.
how did that happen?
How did Golden Freddy become hollow? That's a spectacular
when,
question.
When did that happen? When did Golden Freddy get scooped?
Because his endoskeleton is Yendo.
Don't get me started on Yendo, dude. I don't want to think about that thing.
So after this, they say that Circus Baby was already to the scooping room today. They're like, Circus Baby's already been here today.
Yeah.
So that implies that the technicians scooped her and then they got jumped.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And then you're only here to get the chip. The question is, why are we here to get the chip?
Yeah. What is the chip, dude?
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful
I want
not
you to
to
save
move.
what is good so the rest can be destroyed and never
This
recovered.
happens. Bad. Inside of me. I'm broken.
Saying I'm broken. I never caught that. Saying I'm broken to Michael is like, damn, bro. That's tough.
I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon.
Bitch, you already went to the
But
scooping
it's
room.
not going to fix what's wrong with me.
Yeah,
What is bad is always left behind.
I feel like the chip is probably Baby's AI.
Yeah.
Which I do not
Like,
think
it
is
has
the,
to
I
be
don't
AI.
think it's the mimic, but it is. I think it is Baby's AI.
Will you help
Yeah,
me?
but like, why is so is
I
Elizabeth
want you
trying to
to
preserve the
save what is
AI?
good, so the
Or is
rest
this
can
Baby
be
trying to
destroyed.
preserve himself?
and
What I mean,
never-
like, my confusion is that, like, if they're taking the AI out of this thing, this is just the shell.
Yeah.
So the AI, whatever that chip is, makes...
recovered.
Doesn't she tell him to put it in his hand unit, though?
But you
Yeah,
must be
it's in the
careful.
hand unit. So
Ballora
But the hand unit never speaks to you again after that.
my only guess
is return to her stage. Ballora.
After Scrap Baby splits apart from what becomes Molten Freddy, at some point, Scrap Baby goes and collects the chip. So maybe that is Elizabeth. Maybe Elizabeth's like remnant is stuck to that chip, and then only goes for it then.
Yeah, but then I don't know.
Or
It's too
maybe
weird
not, I don't know.
because Scrap Baby is Elizabeth though, the way it talks. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like what's it called? It's only like that because he goes and
There
gets
is a
the chip and
passcode that
like
you
gets
must
Elizabeth
enter
back.
before you can retrieve
this
me.
fucking thing. Oh,
And
this
that would all
code
happen, like-
again.
Enter the code carefully.
Yeah. This code is always randomized, right? The
9,
numbers.
1, 5.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if it's just something to so it powers off hand unit.
1,
It could also power up
2,
hand unit.
9, 5, 7, 5. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the card that you find in.
Alright, what the fuck is that thing? Man,
What thing?
that's not even plugged into something. That shit is just sitting inside the wires.
Yeah.
That's
It
not
really
even
is
plugged
just
in.
there.
It's just dangling out. That's not even plugged into anything.
But what is it?
A hatch
What is it
should have
supposed to be?
opened. Take the card that you find inside. Now you must turn back. I will guide you through Funtime Auditorium so you can reach the scooping room. When you are there, I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your handheld device, and I can continue to speak to you. Now,
So it must be the AI, because it says put the card in your device and I can speak to you. So it must be the... So whatever it is overrides hand unit and replaces it with baby.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I'll
so
say it is the AI. I'll say it is the AI.
so Elizabeth, or
No, because baby's the thing that wants to get in you, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Elizabeth is the thing in Scrap Baby.
It's so fucking weird. So I don't know what
I'm
the fuck is going on.
confused. I need help.
Yeah. Because this is all going off of Michael saying that he put Elizabeth back together. How, bro? What did you do?
Yeah, how?
Because I put her back together. All right. How's that?
press the green button to your left. This follow my instruction. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid.
So is the Ballora thing that chases you, is that entered, or does it get left behind?
Yes.
Okay, that is it. Okay.
I think it's supposed to be entered, but like it doesn't have the mask.
Well, that's what I mean.
Like, if you get
It
jumped-
says Ballora won't go into the scooping room. So I wonder if all the fun times except Ballora are in. No, because there's 4
No,
hex
no way.
codes though. There's 4 hex codes. So Ballora should
Yeah,
be in there.
and
Yeah.
what's it called? The Ballora's eyes are part of entered. When you spit it out.
Yeah. Okay, it's probably just Ballora with no mask.
Yeah, it's just
Or
entered.
Enter with no mask. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Go back now.
All right, so what's it called?
Yeah, Balls Frog. He literally nice username by the way. He literally shows up, dies, and it's like, I did it.
I did it.
I
Found
did it.
her. She was right where you said, or whatever the fuck he says.
They were all
Should
there.
be dead.
I got fucking scooped.
Go forward.
British.
Like a zombie. Go.
Stop.
All right,
It's
analyze.
hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and
Analyze.
repair of the scooper. Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by...
Oh wait, let me skip frame by frame. Let's dissect Hello Neighbor frame by frame. Aha, here it is. Okay, so.
Oh, goody.
Okay, yeah. So the scooper.
What?
The scooper dismembers you, bro.
Yeah, it absolutely dismembers you.
Yeah. Damn, look, it even got Bonbon, bro.
It did get a bonbon.
So hear me out.
What's up?
I think that's what all the lines are for in their faces. So they can be snapped back together like fucking Legos. Like when you put a
That would make
Joy-Con,
sense,
when you
actually.
put a Joy-Con on your Nintendo Switch and it like goes chick.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
like snap them together.
So
You have to
I
slide it
think
into
that
place.
design is so they can put the casing back onto new stuff.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Now let John
So why are
FNAF
they
do with that
contradicting
idea what he will.
Yeah.
They put them in the Mimic. But yeah, it seems like the shells you can put back onto stuff again.
Authorized personnel.
Seriously, Mike, you could have moved out of the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and it literally does it right then. It literally does it right
Prohibited
then.
by unauthorized personnel.
It overrides hand unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just see Bellora's poor titties just sitting on the ground.
You are in the scooping room now.
Directly facing the camera, by the way.
Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been.
Oh no.
What? What did you hear?
Chat. Say it if you know it. I'm gonna look at chat. If anyone can guess what I'm gonna say, I'll face reveal right now. You guys have 2 minutes.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Would Shigeru Miyamoto develop the Fun Times with Afton? Now you're talking. No, Miyamoto would not develop Ballora.
No.
R.I.P. our nipple pasties queen. Balls Frog, you gotta stop.
Nipple pasties queen. Oh, not the Foxy Toes.
Oh god, don't bring those up.
Chat, what am I about to freak out about? You have 1 minute. No, it's not Circus Baby.
Circus Baby not being there is something to note, though. Foxy's missing his frontal lobe. Hold on.
He is, though. That is interesting that Foxy's missing his head, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a meta comment on by victim shit. Alright, chat. You're too late.
What is it?
You will see my face another day.
Another time.
Another day. You guys weren't smart enough, sorry.
So what was it?
The suit from Night 4 isn't here.
That's true.
You were inside the scooping room. This came from my old pizzeria, but it was never used. It's not here anymore. And assuming we just came in from behind us, that's where the technicians came in. So it wouldn't be there. So it should be against one of these walls, but whatever that suit was has been moved. The Night 4 suit has been moved. Because it wasn't against the wall. Because remember, chat, the Night 4 suit had to be against the walls. Because in Night 4, Bellora's sitting where we are and gets scooped. So whatever the Night 4 suit was against one of these walls and is now gone. What the hell is the Night 4 suit and who's moving it?
Who is moving it?
Chat,
Yeah, actually, wait.
I
who
think
the
I'm the
fuck is
first
moving
person
it?
to ever say that. I think I'm the first
I
person
think
to ever
you
call
are.
that out.
I think you are.
The Night 4 suit is gone. They moved it, dude. Unless it's behind us to the side, that would be turbo cringe.
That would be turbo cringe, but we cannot
Like
deny
in
it,
the exact 3 feet of space, it would be possible for it to be without us seeing it. Is where it is.
Here today. Ballora has already been here today. Circus Baby has already been here today.
Yeah, Circus Baby suit's not here either, which implies that
Yeah.
they somehow reassembled it after whatever the fuck. Okay, no, chat, I'm sorry. How could Scott forget to put the suit here after
Before.
the previous night?
Yeah. No, this is not a Scott forgot moment.
No, this cannot be a Scott. Like,
Scott did not forget anything here.
I don't know. And there's not even a shadow for it either. Like, on the ground. Like, if it was there, I feel like Scott
But
would
they always put me back.
put it somewhere.
They always put us back inside.
I don't know, chat. To have the previous night, they say you're in the scooping room, and the next day, the suit you're in is
There's
not
no
there.
there for us
That feels like a detail Scott wouldn't miss. I don't know.
here.
That feels like pretty obvious, like, oh, I need to put this thing there.
So he's intentionally hiding it.
Now,
That's the only explanation.
Wouldn't it be insane? Oh no, it couldn't be. I was gonna say if it was Springtrap, but the faceplate's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever it is, either Scott really didn't want us to see it, or he moved it on purpose.
So now it really brings up the question. What the fuck is it?
What is that suit, and why is it not here? Because that feels like the shit Scott's previously done. That feels like it should be here, like maybe even just barely off to the side, like you see an ear or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course Scott wouldn't show us the whole thing, but like
no, I like
he's not even showing us
knowing
a piece
Scott
of it.
Cawthon, he should show us at least a part of it. If it
Yeah,
is here,
we'd see, like,
I
an
feel like
ear out
someone
of
moved
place.
it, chat. I feel like someone moved that suit. Pizzerio, in night 4, Circus Baby traps you in a springlock suit in the scooping room. That springlock suit is not here on night 5 when Michael's in the scooping room. Not on the walls, not on the right wall, not on the left wall. There's no reflection of it. There's no shadow that it would cast.
Unless we were in, unless somehow we were stuck into either what's it called, Funtime Freddy or Funtime Foxy.
That could be.
Because I think are they technically springlock suits?
No, yeah, we could just be in Funtime Freddy, because we don't see him in.
I think it's possible. Because we know it's not Ballora.
And Foxy jump
that's all
scares
we
us.
know.
Foxy jump scares us on night 3.
Yeah. Also, I think if it was Foxy, we'd be able to tell from like the side profile.
It could just be Freddy. We could just be overthinking it.
Like there's a world where it is Freddy.
Yeah. It could just be Funtime Freddy. Let's go look at his head. It is against the wall. His head is against the wall, but it's on like the floor. Let me see.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see. Hang on.
Go back to the young Fred.
4104. And then it opens up like 4159-ish.
41. Okay, could this be Funtime Freddy? Can we look at Funtime Freddy's eyes?
There's something wrong on the inside.
It could just be Funtime Freddy.
It's worth noting that it opens up in like what's it called? It opens up like the Fun Times do. Like it has 4 plates that are opening up.
The only thing that matters.
Like you see how what's it called? Like it opens up from 4 sides. We're in. I think we are.
Yeah,
in
that's
a Fun
true.
Times.
It's an old suit that wasn't used the way. Why would they not use Funtime Freddy? That's like one of the main dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It says it. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not Freddy.
No. So what the fuck is it? And why did Scott move it?
I'm being so for real. There's a world where it is Funtime, Chica. Because here's the thing. What's it called?
And it just got rented out. It just got rented out or something.
Yeah, because like it's opening up from 4 sides, like the rest of the Fun Times do.
Personnel.
Like if you go to like 4158 and start going frame by frame, you can see where it happens.
Yeah.
It's opening up like Funtime Foxy's did.
Yeah, but chat, with how clean and polished this floor is and all these parts everywhere, it would be very, very Scott Cawthon to just put a tiny little, like, ear or eyeball right here at the very corner where we were on night 4. I find it very strange that he did not do that. Like something that wouldn't even give the suit away. I feel like it's moved for a reason.
Could it be the suit that goes with the Ennard mask? It's not impossible. Pull up Funtime Chica from Pizza Sim. You do not want us to pull that up on stream. you haven't heard the things this motherfucker has said. You don't want him to pull that up on stream.
Wasn't used. It wasn't moved. At least not the way it was supposed to be moved. That is basically what I just said.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's a detail Scott Cawthon wouldn't forget. Because he's known for like, guys, look at this little pixel. That's interesting. That
There's no way. I refuse to believe he forgot it.
No. I've never heard anyone mention that before, by the way. Even if I'm wrong,
not
like,
once.
Chat, doesn't that feel like something John FNAF would mention? Like, guys, but the Springlock suit isn't here. You know? Like, that's like, I'm surprised nobody's called that out, like, popular yet.
Now it's your turn, dude. This is the YouTube short. Just don't put us talking about Funtime Chica.
That'll be the only thing in it.
No.
You guys won't believe this, and the rest of the time, just let's talk about how we'd fuck Ballora.
Yeah.
Also, isn't he like renting them out to a criminal institution as well?
Is he?
In the source code, there's a CRMN institute. That's ancient source code lore. Man, let's not think about it.
Yeah, let's not think too much about it.
So either William, but let's say I'm right. And the point is overanalyzing, so we could be wrong. But anyway, let's say either
we are overanalyzing this on purpose.
Either William moved it, a technician moved it, and then died for moving it. It could just be an alternate Scrap Baby, because how do they get the Scrap Baby head? The Scrap Baby head's completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's like an old design.
It could just be alternate like baby head and it's Scrap Baby's head.
This is like the brunette baby.
What does Scrap Baby look like?
That's what it is, dude. Weird. You could say the same about like Freddy, because Molten Freddy also. I mean, okay.
Does this thing even open down the middle?
Where does? Okay, no, I don't even want to talk about this.
No, I don't even know. No, it does. There's a seam there.
What? Baby?
Yeah, I'm looking at Scrap Baby to see if it's like the old baby head or something.
Wait, hang on, wait. I'm waiting for it to pull up on stream. Yeah, I see the seam down the middle. No, it opens up like the rest do.
Yeah. What about the eye shape? It's like an oval? It's like an oval. Okay. No, the cheeks are too wide. The cheeks are too wide. Right? It's like a slim puppet face.
That might be a Scottism.
Yeah. Whatever this thing is, it's like a. Oh no, I don't know. It looks like it has a slim face.
It's also a weird angle. I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy on details like that, because what's it called? It very well could just be a Scottism, or like
you know what else?
Just slightly
we also
it might not actually mean it.
We also never see the Ennard mask on Night 4.
We do never see the.
So this could just be the Ennard mask, to be honest. On whatever it originally came from.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So someone said that in chat earlier, where it's like the original like
they did?
Ennard suit.
Well, yeah, because
like,
chat, remember, we see the Ennard mask on Night 3, but Night 4 starts in the scooping room. So they could have already been gathering the Ennard mask. Yeah, so this could just be the Ennard mask. And the reason it's not there is because, you know, Ennard's not there either. Ennard's behind the thing.
Dude, now I really hope we see... okay, maybe not really hope, but now I'm wondering if the possibility is real that we see Ennard in his full glory. Or like whatever the mask was originally a part of.
Yeah, I think it's nothing too. I just think it's very interesting that it's not in the scooping room anymore. After Scott puts you in Night 4, yeah. we should have. So where we are in Night 4, slightly ahead of Ballora. Look, slightly ahead of Ballora to the right is where our eyesight is. Like, slightly ahead and to the right. We should have LOS on it. Like, when Michael's in this position, Michael should have LOS on this suit. Absolutely. Because, like, in Night 5, Michael's standing here. Where Ballora is. Because he gets scooped. So we should have LOS on the suit. Line of sight if you play video games. You know what I mean, Cryo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have LOS
Edward
on.
Mask is a boy clown to go with Baby being a girl clown.
Especially if this is just the face, chat, the body would definitely be wider. We should definitely be able to see his shoulder. We should have LOS on the suit. So either Scott forgot because he's actually not Ernest Hemingway, or it's intentionally not there.
Brighten up the picture? Hold on. Has anyone done that?
Of the side of the scooping room? Do you have a Photoshop
No,
alternative or no?
No,
I think he means of Night 5.
They always put us back inside.
Oh, brighten up Night 5.
There's nowhere
No, yeah,
for
yeah,
us
where
to
the suit
hide
should be.
this.
Against the wall.
Oh.
But if we looked like you...
Alright, hold on.
Wait, so would it be like where Ennard is?
No, it would be
guessing?
where the side of the, like, it'll show up on stream in a sec. Here, I'll put it into Photoshop chat. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
If something's there, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. If we discover something for the first time ever.
If we just found something crazy.
Side where suit would be. And you know what, chat? I can actually make this...
They were saying to brighten up like where Ballora was, so we could see like a reflection. We could try both.
Okay. Photo P is the name of it. Okay, Photo P. Here we go. All right. This will be so you guys can see it too.
Yeah. They were specifically asking for like Night 4, not the Night 5 stuff. So we could check both.
Okay. Alright, should be opening up in a sec here, chat. There it is. Alright, so this is where it would be, chat. If there was a suit here, this is where it would be. Okay. Image, adjustments, brightness and contrast. Okay.
Hang on, it's what's it called?
We're watching you. I am seeing a whole lot of nothing, chat.
Yeah. They were specifically asking for like the Night 4 stuff though, so we should look there.
So brighten up where Ballora is. So let's see. To see like if the suit has a silhouette. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It could also be Funtime Bonnie, I suppose. We never see that. We just see Bon instead.
There we go. So, chat, should I brighten it when the suit plates are open or when they're closed? Probably open,
Mama
right?
Gemini, let us know. Probably open, yeah. I think it's definitely open.
Okay. I'll start with this angle. Let me get it. Right, and then Photo P, file, open. And it should be right here. There we go. All right, chat, here we are. Image, brightness, contrast. Up it goes. Okay, what is that? Oh. Okay. Nothing here yet. I'm curious what this part of Ballora is. There's like a...
Hang on. You're brightening up on stream now.
Adjustments, brightness, contrast. Up, down. Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely an eye.
Yeah.
I can't figure out anything about this. I'll do it when the suit's closed.
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah. I'll do it when the suit's closed one more time.
Yeah, maybe we'll see something.
Okay, I'll try it with this little red light on. Let me see. Well, chat, we were onto something. It was a good notice. We had a good notice. We noticed something interesting.
Yeah, we had a good thought.
Yeah. All right. Image, brightness, contrast, up, down. Okay. All right. Oh, I keep messing that up. Fuck me. Brightness and contrast, up, down. Okay. Zoom out. Yeah. It definitely looks like white, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like it's a white texture. Like the mask. That's why I feel like it should be a fun time something.
Yeah, no, I think it should be a fun time no matter what, just because of how it opens.
Yeah.
And I think the entered one does open like that.
Yeah, the entered one does have the same. Has anyone thought that it
Yeah.
might just be the entered mask?
It very well
It
could
just is.
just
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. His eyes are... No, look. His eyes are, like, droopy at the top, and this is more, like, curved.
be in Ennard's original suit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Ennard. Ennard's is more like a...
Wait, what? Yeah, his eyes are... What?
His eyes are more, like, narrow at the top.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it would make the most sense for it to be Ennard.
Yeah, they're not it.
Yeah.
It would make sense if this was Ennard, but...
The splits are, like, the exact same, though, for the mouth. The split is, like, identical. I'm just very curious why it's not there in Night 5. When we know it should be right within Michael's line of sight. Because where this thing is, while Balora's here, Michael should be able to see it.
This is weird.
No doubt. Michael should no doubt be able to see this suit in Night 5 when he turns.
You are in the scooping room now.
Do what you will with that, John FNAF. Do what you will with the godsend I've just given you. Make a baby is mimic theory with that.
John FNAF, if you watch this video, first of all, ignore everything we said about Ballora and Funtime Chica.
That was AI.
Second of all, do with the rest of it what you will. That was AI. It was not real.
Do with the breaker room.
Do
with the break room information and this information what you will.
Today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Ballora has all.
Alright, and then Michael got clipped.
That I'm here. I wanted to watch your show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see
you. You're wonderful. Where did the other children go? I'm British.
I'm British.
You're quite fucking stupid, you fucking motherfucker. Can we get canceled for that? Probably not.
Nah.
Yo, shout out Michael. Michael's got cologne.
Shout out Mike, dude.
Alright. We know that this minigame, everyone knows what this is supposed to be. So I mean,
yeah, we don't need there's nothing to overanalyze about this minigame.
Because British people are evil, Johnny. That's why they're British. All right, it's time.
Wandered in
psychic friend.
That is the reason, Johnny.
Due to the sensitive nature of.
Okay. Fucking what is this thing? Go, Cryo. Cryo, I've talked too much about it. What is Psychic Friend Fredbear? Help me go. Did you die?
No, I'm here.
What is Psychic Friend Fredbear? And why does William have it?
What is Psychic Friend Fredbear? A pain in my ass.
I just did a half-hour video on this. I'm too tired to talk about it.
It's worth noting, the like white eyes, They are usually like associated with like possession. And
Oh, of
shit,
course.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
The
It's also with
materials
those,
that
you
you
see those eyes
may be
when, what's it called? Like when Mike has the Foxy mask on, you see them. You might also see them when I think you might see them when William's in Spring Bonnie at the end of Follow Me. So it doesn't have to mean possession technically.
Yeah, but you know what? Like the night where he kills Cece is the only minigame where Michael has the dots in his eyes.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
You sure?
Yep. Go back. Look at the FNAF 4 Foxy brother jump scares. Foxy, bro.
Let's go. I'm mostly saying
See, look. Look at my stream. It'll load.
this because I
The white dots are only there.
fucking used that piece and it just went to hell.
Yeah. So look at my stream. The white dots are only in the minigame where Cece dies.
Huh.
The white dots are only in his eyes when he kills.
Oh.
Yeah, you thought I didn't notice that, bro? I've been around these parts. I've been around these minigames all week.
Oh, that's funny as shit, dude.
Only in the night where he dies does he have the little white eyes.
That's funny as shit, dude.
So it could just be like a visual representation of like foreboding or bad stuff. It could just be a visual representation of like something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, because it also happens with the Spring Bonnie suit before he gets obliterated. So what do we think Psychic Friend Fredbear is? Chat, what do you guys think?
Chat, take it away. I just did a whole 30-minute video on this thing. What is it? It must be possessed. It must be.
Yeah, you did your time.
Yeah. Like let Michael have the white eyes, whatever. The plush having these eyes when none of his other plushes do. This thing's possessed. At least when FNAF 4 was made. Now that we know that Afton's been experimenting on children, do we even know that Crying Child and Foxy Bro are Aftons? I assume at least Michael is an Afton because he's also British. We never hear the Crying Child's voice, though.
Yeah. They're possessed or used as a communication vessel. Second Red Fredbear was a camera and a walkie-talkie all along. That's me as a baby. I think Ballfrog solved it.
Oh, yeah, dude. Pitsy
The eyes
right.
do
the
move
eyes
in
move.
FNAF 4.
Yeah, it is possessed.
Yeah, I think like at the time of FNAF 4, could totally believe it was possessed.
Okay, so let's
I don't think so.
It's
a lonely Freddy.
Let's think. Okay, so why is William Afton giving a possessed plush to his son?
Either A, he's an idiot and doesn't know it's possessed.
No, impossible. I can guarantee you, William of all people knows when something's
knows
possessed.
It's possessed.
Yeah. So he gives a possessed plush to his son. And remember, that neighborhood's on the breaker map.
Maybe just to monitor. Maybe he's monitoring the whole neighborhood, so he's monitoring like how the plush interacts with like someone innocent. Because like everything that's been possessed has tried to kill him, right? Everything that ever gets possessed in this franchise tries to kill William at some point or another.
I think so, yeah.
So maybe he's giving it to the Crying Child because, okay, are they just lashing out or do they just not like me? And
Or
now
it's-
he's finding out, hey, it's not lashing out. It's becoming his friend.
They say it could be cameras, but his eyes don't look like... They don't have like that little like glow that a camera would. And the cameras we see
Cameras
earlier
are always
are red. The cameras
red
we see
dot.
earlier have
Yeah.
a red dot, yeah.
Cameras are always associated with red dots.
In this
Reminds me of the Puppet and Nightmare on plushes in Security Breach. I don't want to think about those
That's
balls,
true.
drug.
They also have but yeah. So are those possessed? But those are in a video game, like literally. So it's different. It's a little different.
Weird.
Exposed to here.
Perhaps it is a trail to follow. Perhaps they're all.
All right,
lonely
let's start with
Freddy's.
this. Is that a remote control for the cameras or a walkie-talkie?
That looks just like a walkie-talkie. Okay, wait. Does it? It has a little antenna. It has a little antenna.
Yeah.
It has to be a walkie-talkie.
So there's a massive debate about whether this little thing on the bottom is like a dial or a speaker that you speak into.
I see is no. I think I see a dial.
I think it would make
It's the
more
purple
sense.
guy's son.
The purple guy's son.
Purple guy's son. He got entered
You
inside
got
him.
entered inside of him, dog. All right.
No, what's it called? It would, since I see the antenna, it makes more sense if it's a speaker, but it kind of looks like a dial now that you say it.
That's true. A walkie-talkie usually has less buttons and is thicker.
Yeah, that too. There are a lot of buttons on that fucking thing.
Which implies two things, right? While Michael is down here, the crying child is dead because the plush is here, not with him.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy, and then notice chat.
You will not be allowed
in this video. He doesn't do the code, chat, but the 3 cameras, none of them. Listen, chat. The 3 cameras, none of them are the FNAF 4 neighborhood. He's not monitoring the FNAF 4 neighborhood recently. He was at some point, but now it's only the FNAF 4 house and plush trap hallway.
leave.
If you look at those cameras. So he has the plush. He has the controller, maybe. Because that's my thing, is why would he have the walkie-talkie and the plush? Because the plush should be the thing that the walkie-talkie is connected to. So we'll say... I'll postulate that it's a, like a camera controller, I feel like. I don't know. Alright, do we think that William was talking through it at some point? Do we think William was talking through it at some point?
I think, what's it called? Considering that at the end of FNAF 4, the I will put you back together line is repeated by Mike.
Yes,
makes me feel like that line was William.
William, okay.
That line, I think, was William. Oh, boy. What's it called? Worm is in my DMs right now saying that the, what's it called? The suit that we're in and on night 4, in terms of its facial structure, has the biggest similarities to Biddy Bab. Now, we're not in a Biddy Bab because we're not fucking ant-sized.
Tall.
But that is that is interesting.
Yeah, and also in Didophobia, William Afton talks to a child through a tape recorder. So I think that's meant to parallel Psychic Friend Fredbear. So I think William does talk through it at some point. The question is if it was also possessed, and if so, by who? Thanks, Balls Frog. Yeah, it's because I think William was in it. I think that's undoubtable, especially since it's in his bunker. I think William was talking through it.
I think William talked through it at the very least at the end.
Yeah,
I think I will put you back together was William.
I just want to know if it's also possessed. Because it looks possessed.
It looks possessed.
Yeah. I think William says, I will put you back together. But I don't know why Scott would make the plush with these eyes that all the animatronics have. FNAF 2, Toy Freddy has it when he's tweaking. FNAF 1, all the animatronics have it when they're tweaking. These are the stereotypical animatronic tweaker eyes when they're possessed. So,
yeah. No, yeah, these definitely are the possessed eyes.
That's
like,
why,
it has the possessed eyes, and it's moving them, so that, like, it makes sense to think that it's possessed, but I don't know, dude. Because it's definitely William talking at the end. Could it be both?
I think it is both.
Like, if that's possible, then it's the answer.
Yeah. But who, though? I feel either the Golden Freddy kid, Charlie or like some kind of agony thing.
I have bad news about Night 4, by the way.
Oh no, what?
Look up Lolbit for me real quick. Here, but I'll send you the image on Discord. It's worth noting, Lolbit also has those eyes.
Oh dear. Why the fuck does Lolbit have them? Oh, why does Lolbit have them?
You see it, dude? You see it, right? And it opens up the same way that a fun time would.
Are we in Lolbit?
And dude. Lolbit parts would mix in really well with Funtime Foxy parts. Go back to Night 5. Wait.
You mean Night 4?
Do any of these Funtime Foxy parts look a little different? Here, no, Night 5. Like, let's look at the Funtime Foxy parts on the floor. Do any of them look a little bit off? Because a Lolbit part could be, like, stuck in there.
Yeah, let me see. Also, when you're done, I have something very funny relating to what you just said.
Oh, goody.
You know what? I'll just say it now. What is that thing called? Lolbit.
Mm-hmm.
Michael is trapped in an animatronic called LOL Bit. Scott, you motherfucker.
Scott, you cheeky little so-and-so.
Like this.
But also, the Night 4 suit kind of looks like decrepit. Yeah, you're right. No, these all look like Funtime Foxy, except maybe the jaw.
Yeah, these... Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever know what the suit was. Anyway, back to my favorite psychic friend.
I don't think we ever will. Yeah.
Also, more gas wheels. Hello, gas wheels and other gas wheels.
Oh, hello, gas wheels. Oh, I love you, gas wheels. You're a basic feature.
Yeah, dude, what ghost could possibly be in Fredbear plush, though? Except for Golden Freddy and Charlie. Because I know damn well
none.
Scott...
that we know of, none.
Scott wouldn't put fucking... He would not put fucking Susie or something in Golden Freddy. That'd be the stupidest shit ever. It's either Charlotte or whoever possesses Golden Freddy.
I mean, yeah, what if it is the person who possesses Golden Freddy, and then they tether to the crying child?
The jaw is not the same, Worm says.
Together.
Funtime Foxy's jaw in that game is not what it looks like on actual Funtime Foxy.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
Do with that what you will, John FNAF.
Do with it what you will, John FNAF.
It's a fuse box.
Are the cutscenes accurate memories or looping abstractions? Which cutscenes? Like the FNAF 4 ones?
Those are called retcon, is what those are. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, what else is there? Is there anything else in the Ennard room we need to talk about, really?
Just Baby's dialogue.
Because everything else looks...
Yeah,
just the dialogue.
Alright, want to do... Oh, yeah, it's also in the, Here, we get a good look at Ennard here. I'm skipping to the fake ending where Ennard crawls in.
Yeah. Give me the timestamp on that real quick.
An hour, 10 minutes, and 4 seconds. Wires, an eyeball... Okay. Okay. So yeah, that does not look like the same shape as the eye that we're in.
Yeah, that does not look like the same shape as the eye. And it also has like a one glowing eye right there by its eye socket, which is weird. That doesn't even look like an eye, it just looks like a projection of an eye.
Yeah. What a cool model, though. This is a great model. Ennard's so cool. I wish we got to see more of him.
I think Ennard's sick as fuck.
Ennard's so cool.
Like, I really want to see Like it was a joke at first, but I would not be that upset seeing more entered in Secrets of the Mimic. Like if we get some origin on like this design,
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick.
Cool. Also, it I don't think it has legs.
Yeah, I mean it's dragging itself, so I guess it doesn't. But it has legs on its render, so I don't know what's good.
So yeah, it looks like no matter which way you spin it, Michael fucking dies there. And also,
Yeah, Michael's dead
also
no matter.
that's more proof that it's in your house. Because how the fuck is Ennard getting?
Because how the fuck out is he
How is
following you
Ennard
home?
getting down the street across 2 highways, waiting at the traffic stop?
Well, hold on. I haven't read the full thing, but I do know that apparently that might happen in the week before.
Ennard is in the week before?
No, but like the animatronics like follow you home in the week before.
Oh god, never mind.
So who knows? Spoilers for the week before.
Purple Man's son.
Purple Man's son, he got entered inside him.
All right. The only other thing to talk about is Michael Afton's speech in Ultimate, or not Ultimate Custom Night, but regular Custom Night.
Custom Night.
Michael Afton's speech. This is a great video, by the way. If you haven't seen Bonk Boy's video, it's a good video. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, I clicked on it on accident.
Of meaning and emotion.
It's a great video, but I'm not a reaction YouTuber, so we're going.
Father, it's me, Michael.
All right, let me know when you pull up the cutscene. I'm gonna go take a quick piss. We'll discuss this, and then we'll probably end the stream off.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna take a fat piss. Entertain Chet. Tell them whimsical stories. Be right back, guys. We're good.
Yeah, you go pee, dog. Chat, what's going on? You have the dumbest idea? Oh, I gotta hear it. Tell me something fucking stupid, Porcelain Chips. Your name is already absurd. I need to hear it. Holy and Alfred subscription spotted. Get him. I've done it. I smoked the fast pack with the sis and got super baked. What if Mike's room in Security Breach is literal? That room is part of the FNAF 4 experiment space. Okay, I made a short about this at some point. It's really funny to me that in Security Breach, you see Mike's room, and then in Ruin, underneath Mike's room, there's an area with a scooper. And then, like, that goes all the way back here. Mike's room is, like, almost directly above where the scooper is. There are weird coincidences with the geography in FNAF. Like, it's weird. Because the fact that Mike's room is above a scooper twice is weirdly coincidental. Now, I don't think that's intentional at all, because I think coincidences are a thing that Scott does at the end of the day. But it's really weird that it happens. I need to pull up this speech. Michael's speech. Cup in the Fredbear plush office actually contains the crying child's tears, yeah. Would you talk about the week before? Eventually I will. When the full thing's out, I will. And I imagine TD will too. He's coming back. Father, it's me, Michael. I have a friend inside me. Pause, 3D fella.
Oh, I'm returned.
Yeah, welcome back. We'll talk about the week before once it's out.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I don't want to go into too many spoilers.
I don't want to get a cease and desist from Scott.
Yeah, I don't want Scott Cawthon to shoot me.
Come to my house.
Yeah.
All right, ready to start the speech?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Father,
it's me,
Michael. I did it. I found it. It was right where you said it would be. They were all there. They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you.
He like laughs.
And I found her. I put her back together.
How'd you put her back together,
just
brother?
like you asked me to. She's free now. But something is wrong with me.
See, this This proves he doesn't know about Remnant or anything.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
Because he's like, how the fuck am I alive?
I've been living in shadows.
It almost sounds like he knew he was going.
There is only one thing
That's the vibe I
left
always got.
for me to do now. I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come find you.
Yeah, how people say that Michael's not in Fazbear Frights when the Fazbear Fright sign is in this fucking... Feels pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
Feels pretty obvious that Michael's in Fazbear Frights.
Yeah. So I wonder, what's it called? I've never thought that Mike sounds vengeful there, by the way.
No.
And that not once. He don't sound angry at all. He just
sounds fucking depressed, yeah.
He sounds depressed and confused. It's like, I have nothing better to do. I'm gonna find you, bruh.
He says there's only one thing left to me to do.
Yeah, there's nothing else going on in his life at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How the hell were the events that night putting her back together?
Yeah, they weren't.
Yes, he takes a chip out of a suit that has no fucking, like, eyeballs in it or something.
He put her back together by putting the chip
Into
back
hand
in the
unit.
hand unit.
Into hand unit. He put her back together by
that's-
putting a chip into hand unit.
That's all he did.
Does that mean put her together with the other animatronics? Like, assemble all them into
Well,
Edward?
no, because it's put her back together. So put her back the way she was.
Yeah.
He ain't do none of that.
He really didn't. He did not. He did not put her back together.
Yeah. He ain't do nothing.
Chat, tell me how that night was putting her back together. I'll give you $100. What did Michael do
Yeah.
to put Elizabeth back together?
What did Michael do
To
here?
help
What-
Elizabeth? How did he help Elizabeth? How did he help Elizabeth?
Name one important thing Mike did in this game besides die. Bonus points if you could do the same thing with in FNAF 4 for the crying child.
That's true. In the source code, Circus Baby says, "I'll put myself back together," which implies that Michael failed and he's just bugging.
Yeah. Yeah, they were all there, so he was expecting everyone.
They were all there. I'm assuming he's talking about the
They were
fun
all
times.
there. Yeah, absolutely. I'm guessing it was just like to fucking let him use her body. Yeah. He did get the butters on some endings.
Yeah, it could just be like letting her get out. She's free now. Like just letting her escape.
I guess that's the only thing.
William owns the bunker. William could have done that anytime he wanted.
Yeah, but the animatronics want to kill him.
Yeah, they fucking killed Michael's ass too.
Yeah, but like William doesn't give a shit.
Oh, so William doesn't want. He's just like, oh, you do it and you die.
Yeah, it's like William doesn't want to die, or I guess I'll let Mike die instead.
So does he have a child tier list?
Yes.
He's like, Elizabeth, all right, you can go free. Michael, die.
Yeah, crying child somewhere in between. Willing to like slightly experiment on the crying child, but wasn't willing to just kill him.
He's lying to trick Springtrap. Yeah, that's another thing. When does he get this message to him? When is this message delivered?
I don't think he knows that Springtrap is like a thing yet.
Also, this feels very clearly to me that Sister Location happens after Molten MCI. Or after Follow Me, sorry. Sister Location happens after Follow Me. Because this message would not be a thing otherwise.
Yeah. At the very least, custom it happens after it.
I'm going to come find you implies that William's missing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, William's missing, so this monologue is happening after Follow Me.
Yeah. Like, it seems to me like it's strange, though, because it seems that he sends Michael down before Follow Me. Like, he's like, all right, go do this. I have to go somewhere.
Yeah, so I guess it's happening in between.
Which begs the question, what is he doing during Follow Me? Just getting rid of the... Because the original idea was that he's getting Remnant.
Yeah, I think that could still be what he's doing.
Oh, just getting more?
Yeah, he's just getting more.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's still there, you know, he has to get it eventually. And
Yeah.
he's not doing anything right now because Mike's doing the thing he was going to do. So we might as well go get that, I guess. Remember when everyone thought Springtrap was Mike? Bro, who was everyone? I definitely
that
I don't
didn't
know if
make
anyone
no
else
sense.
thought that. I've never heard of that. Then again, people think weird things about Mike.
Mm-hmm. Like him being the vengeful spirit. Purple guy's son.
Purple guy's son.
Yeah,
He inside Spring
him,
Bonnie.
dog.
He had it inside him, and he inside Spring Bonnie.
Yeah, I know Mike wasn't looking for William in the bunker, but he still wouldn't say, I'm going to come find you, if going to come find him was going up an elevator. That took him 3 minutes.
Yeah, that means that William is
It's
somewhere he
gone.
doesn't
He's
exactly
somewhere
know
Michael
where.
does not know. Michael does not know where William is. Follow Me could also be just him trying to get rid of evidence or something.
It could be him trying to get rid of evidence.
But why does he bring the Spring Bonnie suit, or is it there? Because there's no Golden Freddy suit. There's only the Spring Bonnie suit in Follow Me.
I would not be surprised if it was still there.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Golden Freddy suit could be anywhere. That motherfucker could teleport.
What is your opinion on the Golden Freddy kid from the movie? Blatant parallel to the Vengeful Spirit.
Yep.
Incredibly obvious. Also, probably, sadly, parallel to Midnight Motorist, because Golden Freddy pulls up to a kid's house and takes them somewhere.
That is very possible, unfortunately. All right. I think we got what we're going to get out of Sister Location.
Yeah, I think that's good. Well, to be honest, chat, I'll call it a successful stream, because we did find something that nobody has ever found ever. And that is that the Night 4 suit is just gone.
Yeah.
So
Night 4 suit is just gone.
We did successfully overanalyze it. We did it.
We definitely overanalyzed things.
We definitely overanalyzed it and found something that John FNAF would certainly love.
All right.
Yeah, you taking off?
Yeah, I'm taking off.
All right, guys, say bye to Cryo.
Y'all take it easy. I don't know how long you're
farewell.
going to keep stream on for.
Probably not that long. I'm probably going to sign off and then give a couple announcements, then head to bed.
Yeah. I got some stuff to do. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all take it easy. It's been a fun stream.
Bye, Cryo.
You guys take care, man. I'll see you soon.
All right, see you, bud. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Peace.
See you, man. Yeah, chat. We'll do this was fun. We can do FNAF 6 another time. Or yeah, what game would you guys like to see next? FNAF 6, Ultimate Custom Night,
Just the
or
Purple Guy's son.
The Purple Guy's son. Would you guys prefer FNAF 6 or Ultimate Custom Night, Help Wanted? What would you guys prefer? You know what? Let's search up. Let's put a mute on the player, and we'll search up T-Dreads FNAF, and I can play my stream back, and we can create an infinite loop of stream. There, so you guys can read your messages. All scrolling by. All of them? We probably will do all of them, because this stream actually did pretty well for a channel of my size, not gonna lie. So I probably will do this again. Because it was very active. It was very fun. FNAF 4 is going to hurt my soul. An incredible amount. All them FNAF 6, FNAF 4. Alright, we'll probably do 4 or 6. Depends what Cryo wants. Alright, chat. Cryo's gone, so now it's your time. Any last things for me to address? Put some questions down there. Put some questions in the chat. Gemini, you should subscribe. It'll play an awesome sound effect. About the purple guys. Alright. Do a little FNAF 6 soundtrack while I read your stuff. Any lingering questions about sister location or anything recent in FNAF? Ooh, who is the man that tried to stop Michael from putting CC into Fredbear's mouth? That's a good one. Let's see. I don't think it's William, because he says, like, put the boy down, and I don't think that's what you'd say about, like, your son. Like, you know, I think he'd say, like, put him down, or put your brother down, even something obvious like that. So I'd say that it was probably either Henry or an employee. Like one of the guys that you see wearing the Springlock suits in the other minigames. Do you think William is a freak in bed? He probably has a lot of, like, tools that he uses. Weird tools. He'd definitely be doing some scooping.